probably next to each other on the Epstein list because it's Donald Trump, Diddy. That shit ain't in alphabetical order like Sean Combs, Donald Trump. It's like Donald Trump, Diddy, right? Yeah. Allegedly. They're both on the Epstein file list, okay? And who would do something like throw a dildo, a sex toy, adult pleasure mechanism, I don't know, on the court.
But you gotta be too something to do something, you know what I'm saying? That's what they say, you know what I'm saying?
Two double. Hey. Problem. We live. Just checking in. Hey, let's get it. Time to talk it out. No doubt. Let's go. T double Jen in the mix for sure. Real talk, no cap, straight facts. Let's win. Mic on. We locked in. Let's begin. Whoa. We break it down, no script, no gimmicks. Hot takes, deep thoughts, no yeah, been. From the real to the wild, no limits, no doubt. So pull up, tap in, it's time to talk it out.
What up? It's your boy T Double.
What up, though? It's your girl Jen checking in. You already know what time it is. It's time to talk it out.
We back.
With another banger.
You already know it.
Okay.
Grab a seat while you at it. Be comfortable.
Get you some popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Hit up my girl RRG Snacks on YouTube. Get you some of their snacks. Black-owned business. Shout them out, okay? Shout out Black-owned businesses. We love you guys. I'm making sure all of this buzzing does not keep going on. Because you guys have our undivided attention for the night.
Absolutely.
We love you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for being here. So, first of all, I want to start off right quick before I forget, really quickly, my obsession for the week, and I would like to start that off as a thing now. Sister Rose Street Eats, okay? Check out your boy T Double's review that he did, because I know he did one. Mine gonna be in a vlog or something like that, real lackadaisical, but I know he gave y'all some fire. When he uploaded, watch it, because baby, I was there before, like a year ago, and they understood the assignment.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a vibe.
Man, okay. So we're at episode 26. I don't even know what to call that episode. 25 was the quarter century. 24 was 24 karat. What is significant? Anyways, episode 26, y'all. We grown. Don't come. I had my daughter when I was 26, so. This could be the, you know what I'm saying, the new beginnings episode. We are, evolving and growing as a podcast. Okay. Matter of fact, oh my God, this is amazing. We had our baby. We had our baby this week.
Well.
The backpack giveaway.
Well.
That was kind of like our baby. It was his baby. I kind of just like incubated it a little, or like gave it nourishment and motivation.
Call it like a baby.
Support.
I wasn't thinking of it like a baby, but.
Well, yeah, when it's something that you start from, nothing to something, you created it.
Yeah, well.
And
absolutely.
it came to fruition. You nourished it. You gave it what it needed. You fed it over that time. Y'all, my face is just really gonna get on my nerves. You gave it food and that was like your baby.
Big shout out to you guys showing up, showing out, making it worthwhile, making the event what it was. I want to shout out my boy Jose Rodriguez from my virtual academy.
Man, great guy, great organization.
Shout out. He got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of good stuff going on. He work a lot of community events as well. He's got a lot of other backpack giveaways going on. He gives away a lot of things. He does homeschooling. He's definitely a thrill to work with. He's a good guy. I appreciate everything that he kind of did, everything that he had with the help of him. We passed out over 200 backpacks.
Woo!
Lots of food.
Man, God is so good. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jehovah Jireh, for providing that and letting us be a blessing. I'm sorry.
So you guys look around, check on the page, you'll see some footage. There's a lot of footage leaking around about it. There'll be a lot more uploaded.
Thank y'all.
Just we appreciate it, and hope to see you on the next event, no matter what it is. The next event, we hope to see you guys.
First of all, y'all, I'm sorry.
No, that's it.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay, because when I tell you I'm so proud of this man, okay, give him his flowers, okay? Send him his flowers, okay? Because put them in the chat, in the comments, flowers, because he deserves them. He really, the good Lord put it on his heart to do this, and when I tell you he was obedient, he stepped up, showed out, and, you know, really did what he said he was going to do for these kids. I'm very proud of this black man here. Okay.
Absolutely.
And you guys give him his flowers because he deserves every last one of them. It is a blessing. Okay. I definitely, excuse me, y'all. I'm allergic to the cat and it's giving me something. I'm very graciously grateful that I was even able to be a part of the whole thing. It is a blessing. I feel blessed to be a blessing. The three things that I am grateful for, that I was grateful for when I woke up this morning, was T-Double, you guys, and being blessed to be a blessing. Being able to help even one other person, being able to give somebody 50 cents at the gas station when they ask for it, is a blessing. So being able to give out over 200 book bags, feed people to where we had more than enough.
Absolutely.
You know, it was just a festive, joyous fellowship event. Shout out to my coworkers, Joya and Marcina, and little Mackenzie came. Absolutely. It was her birthday. Happy birthday, Mackenzie. I know you be watching us sometimes, girl. Now, you don't stay up too late and watch the whole show. But I want y'all, mommy, to let you hear me tell you, happy birthday, Mackenzie. I love you, and I'm so glad you came to the event. I can't wait to see you there. Next year, you're going to be an even bigger girl, 6 years old.
Absolutely.
Love you so much, and happy 5th birthday to you.
Absolutely.
And shout out to Mackenzie's mom, Marcina, and her soon-to-be fiance. I'm just going to throw that out there. That's just me. Because I think they look great together, and I love the smile that's been on her face since she's met said Mr. Lamar. So thank you to him as well for being there. And oh my God, I'm sorry because I'm around for a minute. My girl Coco O'Neal was there. Like what? I was not expecting that. I don't know if she lived in the neighborhood or what, but we went to middle school together. Okay. I was like, I know this lady when she walked up, but I didn't want to say nothing at first because you know I'm a little blind, y'all, and I was a little far away, so I had to wait till I got up close to really see her and hear her talk. That was funny. I had to really see her and hear her talk, and that's when I knew it was her. I was like, wait a minute, I know this lady. Man, big hug, got to meet her daughters. I told them, I'm like, now y'all know, I've known y'all mama since we was y'all age, and we had a good laugh about that, and they were sweet, beautiful, articulate, respectful little girls. And it was just a good time, man. Joya came, like I said. My brother came. He donated his time and chairs and tables, and just his presence there was warming to my heart. First thing I did was turn over and saw my niece standing there. And shout out to her. I'm going to get you your iPad, honey. Don't even worry about it. Okay? It might not be Christmas. It might be your birthday, which is close enough to Christmas. But listen here. Do you want to smell my feet or do you want an iPad? Nah. Anyway, also, shout out, big, huge shout out to the moms, okay? T-Double's mom showed up and showed out. She was a huge help, okay? Before and after, during the whole shebang. Like, she's just always been a big supporter and just lover of Time to Talk It Out. Of course, because she loved her baby. This is her firstborn. But she didn't have to embrace me and y'all like that. She could I don't know nothing about that mess, whatever. But no, she watches us. She comments. She's always down for the events and to hang and tailgate with us and stuff like this. So I just love his mom. Love my mom.
Absolutely.
Okay, it was her birthday too on the 1st. So
happy birthday to her again.
Woo! Happy birthday, beautiful. It's Leo season, okay? Shout out to all the Leos. And yes, all the Leos. Mom cooked for us, and some of it got there just a little late, but when it got there, it was a big hit. Everybody loved the potato salad, and that was my grandma recipe potato salad, which most people don't cook theirs like that. So I was glad to see that Auntie and them, cause shout out to Auntie too, and bro, sister-in-law. Yeah. They all seem to like the potato salad, which I was hoping they did. Because, like I say, it's not your average, normal potato salad. It's very good, though. So, you guys should try it out if you ever get a chance. Anyway, so, I'm going to pass this over to T-Double because I was talking because I was really trying to stall so he could do what he was doing. But, y'all know I talk too much anyway. And sometimes I can talk over him. So, I don't want to continue to do that. But, yeah, shout out to everybody who came. The backpack giveaway was the bee's knees, and we can't wait to do something else, which is probably going to be in a few months, probably around Labor Day.
Absolutely.
We can give out some more hot dogs. I totally forgot. I'm going to tell you the truth. I didn't think about face painting until it was literally, we was packing up. After we did the damn, After we did the raffle, that's when I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The raffle was a hit. People won stuff. Shout out to a lot of people. My co-workers came through.
Hey, listen, what was her name? I'm sorry I didn't get her name.
D. That's what we call her.
Shout out to Miss D because Miss D did not come to play with y'all.
Yeah,
she bought raffle tickets to the point where it wasn't going to be, she wasn't playing.
Auntie had
you can't win if you don't play, though. And she played. Bless her heart, and thank you, Jesus, that she walked out of there with exactly what she deserved, a majority of the gifts, because, hell, she paid her part into the raffle. So she deserved everything she got, and she was super sweet and won a TV and donated it back.
Shout out to that. Donated it back for somebody else to win it.
That really needed it.
It was super nice.
That was how she really wanted it.
Everybody all together, y'all made this event amazing. So
yeah, man.
For that, there's just continuous things to come. We want to just spend time with you guys at all costs, at any time that we can. Let's meet up and do something healthy for the community. Let's just come together,
And listen, you guys, we understand you guys got a busy schedule. So we're going to try to make sure we get our announcements for stuff out in the first 30-40 minutes of the show so you guys can tune in and make sure you catch what's going on with us. And then you can come back and watch later. But make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you have the notification bell on and make sure you're watching the episodes so you can keep up with what's going on. Because you already know, we all got busy lives going on. We don't get to talk to each other on the phone. Some of y'all don't even know us personally, but you want to know what's going on with the podcast and with stuff when we giving away stuff and just blessing the community. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Notification bell is bing, bing, bing. And that way you can know
Facebook and YouTube.
On Facebook, YouTube, TikTok about to start bouncing. All of that about to go hard. So Instagram, make sure Instagram.
Yeah, it's all of that. It's a platform for everywhere. For time to talk it out, we'll get all the names for you guys to be specific.
In the description.
All of them are very close, but we'll have them all linked up for you. Just make sure you just click on everyone and just hit subscribe, follow, add friend, whatever you need to do to get your notifications. So every drop that we come with.
The reason I said that is because that's where we're going to be announcing a lot of this stuff. For anybody who didn't know about it and wanted to support, we really appreciate just your prayers and well wishes and everything like that. But we would have loved to have had you. We got to get an email list going. So if you would like, inbox us on Facebook your email address so we could put you on our email list, because we will have a monthly newsletter that's about to start coming out where we can give you updates on what's going on. But I mean, my best advice is just to try to tune into the show every week, every other week at least, so that you can find out what's going on, because That's where we're going to be announcing stuff. So if you didn't know, and I understand you don't get to watch the show all the time, that's understandable. That's fair. But that's probably why you didn't know about it. No shade. And I love you. And I want you to be involved in everything. So I'm going to try, like I said, to have an email list, have a Facebook Messenger group, possibly with just the events for time to talk about events and events only. A Facebook group, if not Messenger group, something that we can all be a community and have more than just the show to tell you about what's going on. Because I understand sometimes we talk a long time, you don't get to watch the whole show, you might miss it. We just appreciate you tuning in for however long you do. We appreciate you literally clicking this video. But we especially appreciate it if you watch, engage, leave us a comment so you can come back, remind you, because we understand, like I said, life happens.
Absolutely.
We be having some long videos. I know sometimes I'm not able to watch 3-hour videos all the way through. So it's totally understandable.
Yeah, a lot of times I'm not. So
yeah, so when you able to do that, it's a blessing to us. But like I said, that's why we're going to try to have the announcements early on in the show, and then we'll repeat them at the end.
And always read the description.
Read the description, yep.
They'll always be there as well.
We do posts now. You know, I know I'm about to start tagging, talking out, and more of the posts that I do on G and Checking In TV. And now that I'm got access to putting stuff, you know, I'm gonna do more of adding of my part to the administration part, because I just had kind of dumped it all on T-Double, and then I was like, you ain't did a chat. So.
I mean, it wasn't a dump situation, but understood. Yeah, you know, stuff will just flow. How it flows, I guess we'll try to put it in a way, in some order. So.
It will, because this is a blessed endeavor, and so God is going to make sure everything is on the up and the period, point, and the blank.
Keep eyes peeled for all new projects, up and coming projects, up and coming events. You know, we'll keep you guys posted. So, but you know, it was just good to see you guys. The ones that we did see, the people who did come, who stopped by, it was good to see you guys. Hope to see you again in the future. You know.
Absolutely. So, speaking of up and coming events, the Lions preseason started. You guys, shout out to those boys. We are excited about this 2025-2026 Lions Super Bowl winning season. I said what I said.
So we're going to call it.
We are excited about this season. So much so, we are starting a new segment of Time to Talk It Out. Totally separate from the podcast. It's another podcast, but it's going to be a sports-centered spycast.
It will be.
It's going to be a spycast. A sports-centered podcast. I love this.
It will be very interesting and very brief. It won't take up you guys' time because you guys get to know us here. So you guys already know us. For the ones who don't know us, you can always come back here.
We're definitely going to plug.
Once you meet us there. Yeah. But you know, it'll be mainly about Detroit Lions.
Time to Talk Lions, baby. That's the name of it. Time to Talk Lions. Get ready.
Within that being so, we will have to talk about football because we're talking about the Lions.
Absolutely, all football, but
we will talk other things with the Lions as far as parlay.
Parlay prediction, score prediction. You know, we'll have contests pertaining to absolutely. Predictions, things like that. We're gonna do of the weeks, so like play of the week, celebration of the week.
Absolutely.
Fan group of the week and fanatic of the week. So if you want to be involved and get mentioned on this podcast, give us a shout out on your page or tag us in something so we can see your shenanigans, your craziness, how much you love your team, and how sad you're gonna be when you lose to the Lions if you're not a Lions fan.
Yeah, you just better hope you're not part of the tour that the Lions is going on. Don't be one of them teams.
Don't be one of those, because we might come and laugh in your face. We have sportsmanship. We're not gonna laugh in your face, but we will be taking y'all cities over.
Because last year was just the beginning, and this year what they tried to do is switch the schedule up and have
They
us
tried it.
in a bunch of odd places that they think that we ain't gonna travel. Baby, if you can make it in Detroit, you can make it anywhere, baby. We going anywhere.
Like
with our
what?
Lions.
We're
That's
literally
what they
scared
better
of
know.
none of you mother scratchers.
We going anywhere with our Lions.
In this country.
With our Lions, baby.
None of y'all
We
can
ain't
see
been
us.
able to see them win since what? Oh, they winning. We going with them. We ride with them. We ride with the winners, baby. We roll with them when they wasn't winning. We gonna keep riding. We gonna ride now.
Okay,
You know what I'm
16-0, baby. Stop playing with us. Shooting in the gym.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Big shout out to them Lions though.
Yes.
They doing work, man. Big
Yes.
shout out to them. Tigers been on a roll. I know they was kind of dropped into a slump where they was losing consecutively or lots of games at one time. So I don't know if they pick the pace back up or not, but I hope that they did. I hope that
Go Tigers. Go Detroit sports, period.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome.
Speaking of the Lions, have they cut Za'Darius a check yet? Because we need him back on the team. Like, this is ridiculous. I do love to see him and KashDoll still thriving. They went to her best friend's wedding this week or last week or something like that, and her baby daddy's got his drawers all bunched up. And so that's hilarious to me because, like, where you been?
Yeah, I don't think the Lions are going to re-sign him back.
Period. It's a wrap. Like, don't even think about it. Just let it go.
Yeah, it could be just over with.
So where he going? What he doing?
He's just free agent right now, shopping around. It's all about where you look, where you're comfortable.
How long do he
What
got
works
to do
for
that? When do he have to have a team?
You can be on free agent the whole season. Honestly.
And not play nowhere? Just wait?
Mm-hmm.
He been, how much money? I mean, not trying to say how much money do he got, but like, how close to retirement is he, should I say? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is he ready to quit or?
Physically, probably not. As far as do he got enough money to live, it depends on how he starts living. He got
how he invested and shit like that.
He got a couple dollars. I mean, he's worth.
Do he got enough money just to like take a year or two off, get married, go to the Swiss Alps?
I mean, I'm sure. I'm very sure. Very sure.
Okay, well he went to KashDoll's best friend's wedding with her and her children this week or whatever, and I just thought it was adorable to see them together like that, and then to see him defend himself. Okay, because I feel like, first of all, you tried to throw the baby under the bus. Okay, the baby is like 3, so the baby was like irritated or whatever. It didn't have nothing to do with Za'Darius, which you tried to make it seem like he want to be there because of Za'Darius. Because why else would he not want to be at his auntie godmama wedding? Like, stop playing, dog. You're really bitter, and it's sad. Go back on your fake rented yacht with your fake booty IG models and pop cheap champagne that you probably didn't even buy. You probably got it donated with the yacht. Like, boy, bye. We're tired of you hating. Go somewhere and sit down, shorty.
Yeah, that situation got crazy that I can recall. Yeah, I don't understand. I guess, he still got feelings or something, maybe.
Well, if he got feelings, he need to buy some. Do it like because I guarantee you, before Za'Darius posted that, he checked with his boo. He made sure she was down with him posting that. And I could see her laughing, looking at it like, yep, go ahead. Because where's the lie? Find the lie. If it's not a lie, I won't let you post it. Because that's what the fuck you said. You said what you want to say. He wanted to say something about my son. So go ahead, babe. Say it. Go ahead. I can see her now.
Or probably not. He just did it. I mean, either or. I mean, it don't matter because they ain't
because
mad.
He won't want to put he won't want to do nothing to make her, to make no enmity between them. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to cause no problems with her baby daddy if it's gonna cause her problems. Like, I think they got a good relationship like that. I think vice versa. If his baby mama, if he got him, was going to, try to comfort them via social media, I think she would be like, babe, look at this. Nah, this one I'm finna say, is you cool?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's just gonna do it. It's almost equivalent to like when you put something in a song, you ain't necessarily got to say a name. Like with the little
Sometimes they
with
be
the little
asking.
incident that she had with baby girl when the baby girl tried to send him old pictures, and she put baby girl on song. I don't think she asked him beforehand, because once I get the knowledge of how you feel, once we got a understanding, I may ask you about, like, what is this? What's that? What's this about? Once it's a clear acknowledgement of how you feel about somebody.
Well, I think because it's her baby daddy, this was about it, not just some random. That's why I think he probably said something to her about it first. I said, we don't want no court issues or nothing weird. This is serious. We got children involved. If it was just dating, somebody used to date, that's different. But because this is your child's mother, I'm gonna say something to you first about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's possible.
Get dog, and you probably gonna like, you get dog. That might have been what happened. He might have been like, get your boy, and she probably was like, shit, you get him. I don't got shit to say to him. You know what I'm saying? He already know how I feel or something like that. And he was like, all right, well, this one I'm finna say. She was probably like, go ahead, shit.
That's it.
Cause I'm a Detroit girl. I'm telling you, I can see.
I'm with it.
That's the way it seemed like it went, don't it? That's the way it seemed like it went.
I'm with it. That's it.
So yeah, speaking of baby mama, baby daddy drama, let's segue into our boy who we just seen on the cruise, Michael Blackson. And him and his baby mama had a back and forth. They had to apologize to the world and each other. And I actually respect and appreciate their exchange. What happened? It was very transparent. It was real. You know what I'm saying? This is how people really be going through it, especially with postpartum. It's like, especially when you dealing with tweets and text and you ain't really communicating verbally with each other, stuff can jump the gun. So what it seemed like happened to me is that the baby mama made a post about feeling overwhelmed and alone in her new momship, new pregnancy or whatever, and having postpartum situations to where she didn't have a huge support system. So apparently somebody came and made a comment like, oh, basically, is you trying to say Michael Blackson is a deadbeat or something like that? Blah, blah. Like, I told him to stop dating them clear chicks. He should have got with a black woman. He wouldn't be dealing with this, basically talking about him online. So the baby mama came back and was like, first of all, sweetie, I wasn't even talking about my baby daddy. I was talking about my family, the others, the clear people you talking about. They the ones not giving me support. Because my man is out working a lot, and yes, I do need a bigger support system than just my husband or baby daddy, whatever. I don't know if they're married. But she was like, I wasn't even talking about him. Actually, Michael is a great father. And so, but before she made that rebuttal and before she got to talk to her baby daddy seen what she wrote, and wrote a post like, basically, like, what is you talking about? Don't bite the hand that feeds you, da 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 da. And so he had to come and apologize after he talked to her and found out she wasn't even talking about him. But he deleted it. But of course, you know how the internet people is. That somebody caught it before he deleted it and responded. So he had to, tell her, like, my bad. This before we talked, I did say that, but I understand I understand you weren't even talking about me. I apologize or whatever. So, they had to apologize to each other, apologize to the internet she had to apologize to the internet for misleading to make it seem like he was a bad father. But at the end of the day, she never said his name. So the girl who basically, called her out or called him out for dating her wasn't even right. And it's like, okay, I feel her pain. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we do be mad when our good black man go to the clear girls or the white tea girls or whatever. But it's like, girl, don't get mad, get even. Go find you one of them. Or whatever. God got somebody for everybody. What's for you is for you. So that being jealous of a dude, a ninja dating other, that shit is for the birds. It's not. I'm not doing that no more, because I feel like this. If he want her, he don't want me, and I don't want him. So what am I wasting my time caring about that?
Because a lot of people a lot of people that don't be the truth, and a lot of with a lot of people they still do want the person, and it's just you. Listen, because
if somebody don't want me, that's suicide. That's slow suicide. Wanting somebody that don't want you, slow suicide. Let me tell you, ladies.
If you once wanted somebody and then they don't want you, and then you just find that out, you cannot just be like, oh, now I don't want you. No, you really did. Now that is something you just gotta accept. Like, okay, you don't want me, and I did want you at a time.
I did want you at a time, but now that I know you don't want me, I don't want you no more.
I need to get to that.
Move on to nobody else. I believe that is not true. I believe you can move on without moving on to somebody else. I believe you should move on without moving on to somebody else. You should spend at least a month to 3 months with you and God. You need to detox off of somebody else before you get serious with the new person. You really should. I understand talking to people being cool, but like just jumping into serious, physical, long-term type shit, it's not healthy. You should not do it. I don't care what society say, what the memes are. That is not the best way to get over somebody. It's not.
Yeah, I agree. Because that's not what I said, but I agree.
No, I'm saying a lot of people say that, like how we were talking about a couple weeks ago.
I agree with that.
And I don't think that's a good thing. I'm not saying I've never done it. A lot of times you just end up doing it without even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Because once you're free, another person will ease their way in if you're not intentional about it. That's why the older you get,
you're just in a space to where you don't have to be like, oh, if I get caught doing this, you just not in that space. You like, I can do what I want.
Get caught.
Being in a space of doing what you want with no.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If that's what you want to do.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do, but at the same time, it's still not healthy. A lot of times we want to do shit that's not healthy. We want to smoke, drink, you know what I'm saying? Do all kind of shit that's not necessarily healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Bingo.
So, yeah, I don't think it's healthy. And I think the older we get, the more times we have done it before and the more trauma we carry. Because all we do is carry trauma when we do that. More and more trauma. Because if you ain't fully healed from the 10 relationships after high school, you know what I'm saying? By the time you enter into your 40s and 50s, you got 30 years of trauma that you need to work out with you and Jesus. You and Jesus, I'm not even going to say you and whatever higher power you believe in, because no, that's how you get deeper and deeper into trauma. You need to go to Jesus, the Savior, the Redeemer, the advocate, the physician. Your heart need healing. Your mind need renewal. Or you gonna go to the same person in a different body. Mess around and be worse than who you leaving if you don't take time to empty out the trash, to get rid of the old habits and pray off the soul ties and the desires. Because I'm telling you, man, I'm a prime example that you will go further and further to the point to where you just snap, and next thing you know, you just totally block, the idea of anything, I don't even want to say normal, you know what I'm saying? Because what's normal? You know what I mean? But you just have so much trauma that you just literally, it's going to be a miracle. You know what I'm saying? You looking for the miracle that God can and will give you. But it's like you can't even enjoy the ride. You know what I'm saying? How they be like, you got to kiss a couple frogs. You can't even enjoy it because the whole time you terrified. You know what I'm saying? That you going to get hurt. Or, you know what I'm saying? You going to get warts. From one of them frogs. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, what I am doing is I am vowing that I am I've been living in fear. You know what I'm saying? I'm no longer living in fear. I'm no longer living in fear. And it's crazy because I haven't even realized it. I haven't called it that, should I say. I haven't called it that. I wouldn't even, because I don't subscribe to fear consciously. But unconsciously, I've been living in fear and calling it something else. So, I'm no longer living in fear. Faith over fear. I literally got it tatted on me. So, you know. Shout out to Michael Blackson and his baby's mom. Like, I really appreciate their exchange. I appreciate their transparency, their communication. Although it was, you know, it was a little, they had a little roadblock in between. I like how they worked it out, and they showed it. They testified it online to show how you can have a misunderstanding online and come together, talk it out, and work it out. And
accountability.
Content. Yeah. Seems like they both took accountability.
That's the key.
Yeah. I agree with that, T-Double.
I said that works when you can be, when you know that you can just own up, you know, when you can be that person. It don't take a certain gender to be, a man. No, it don't take, it just a person in general.
A good person.
Just be accountable, you know.
Yeah.
That's it. That'll change a lot.
Well, they held Shannon Sharpe accountable. First he had to give up that bread, then he had to give up that seat on ESPN. He's been 86.
He ain't do it like the song.
Fired.
Well, yeah, he gave up. Well, he did it backwards. The song say you give up that bread, the head, then leave. He gave up the head, the bread, then he left. He out of there. Then he gone. Well, he didn't leave. They sent him away.
They made him leave.
They sent him away.
Oh, he left already.
Yeah, see.
You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the F out of ESPN.
He got kicked out. He didn't just leave. He got put out. You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit different. But, I mean, leaving was the end result. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it was less than 2 weeks after the settlement, basically, from the lawsuit ordeal. So. But a lot of people were saying that his podcast is his bag anyway, which I totally agree. But now it's different. His podcast is he's not even had nobody there relatively that people even want to see anymore. Now his nightcap with Chad Ochocinco is
another one that you shake your head at.
He said some very questionable things.
Head buddy Evelyn Lozada all them years ago. We ain't forgot.
Yeah, he says questionable
I ain't forgot. Ochocinco, whatever the freak your name is. Chad.
That's his name now, Chad Ochocinco.
Chad Johnson.
That was his.
Ochocinco. Yeah, that was his number. Yeah. Whatever.
He got a change for a dispute that he had with a referee or something like that, or somebody he told to call him something and they told him no or something they wasn't going and so what he did was he wouldn't change his name legally, so
they made him call him that.
Yeah, he was, arrogant type. So, yeah. So now that seems to be what pops more for Shannon Sharpe, the nightcap with that guy, Chad Ochocinco. I don't really see his podcast even popping, but I no hate, no shade. I'm not saying that I don't want it to. Whatever happens is what happens. Or if he climbs back up, I'm not against it. Whatever works is whatever works. It's not my cause. Yeah, so that's.
I mean, I'll watch it. I still watch it because first of all, he paid his dues. So he paid her money. He paid her the money. I don't know. That's all I know.
I definitely will watch it.
She probably wanted to get paid anyways, and that was the problem.
I definitely, while watching it is without a doubt, I would definitely, if it was somebody that he had there, like no matter, like as long as it's on, I would have did it. But Shout out to his brother though, for making the Hall of Fame.
Shout out to him. Woo, woo, woo,
So
that's a big deal. We don't want to overshadow him with his brother's pink.
yeah, so we gonna, shout out that. But what I wanted to just go from that was I really kind of just wanted to, well, I don't really like to talk about neither one of these guys specifically, so I'm just gonna get out the way. Apparently now, Trump wanted to pardon. He wanted to pardon Diddy, and now he's saying that because of some former comments that Diddy made, it makes it hard for him to pardon him or whatnot, even after the convictions. So the crazy part is that you would even still be trying, interested in even doing so.
That's wild.
Now that you're saying that the only thing that's making it hard is because comments that he made before. Now, if you know the comments that he made before, they were against Donald Trump. He didn't like him. He made some bold remarks against him, even on Breakfast Club at Once Upon a Time. So he said some things. So that's what Trump is bringing up, and the reason why he's saying that's making it hard, because former comments or past comments, but I just don't know how to feel about the power that he's taking and using in the wrong way. He's using it to I don't like it, and it's weird to me, crazy how you would just overlook everything that happened and say, well, he was half innocent is what he said. So that was wild to me.
Yeah. Can I?
Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah. So Trump did not surprise me at all. I knew that would be the thing that would stop. Trump and Diddy probably next to each other on the Epstein list, because it's Donald Trump, Diddy. That shit ain't in alphabetical order like Sean Combs, Donald Trump. It's like Donald Trump, Diddy, right? Yeah. Allegedly. They're both on the Epstein file list, okay? So that's why he would initially think about it if somebody didn't bring it to his attention. See, that's why he was thinking about it at first. Because he had no idea Diddy said anything about him. I didn't know Diddy said anything about him. Trump didn't know either. Until somebody told him, well, sir, you do know that back on this day, on this black... Trump don't watch The Breakfast Club or listen to The Breakfast Club. Somebody had to tell him.
There was a couple of times. He did. He said this once somewhere else when Joe Biden won the election. He said something specifically. You know what I'm saying?
Who said?
Diddy did. He said
no,
something.
I'm not saying that he didn't. I believe
right.
him.
No, I'm just saying at the times that he.
I'm
did,
just saying. Trump didn't know. I guarantee you. That's why it was a couple of days that they was talking about. He was thinking about it, and somebody came and told him, "No, Diddy said this about you. Don't do it." And so he like, oh well, because he was gonna do it because he know he on the damn Epstein list too. Anybody that's on that Epstein list with him allegedly, he willing to help because they all in this together. And trust and believe he gonna keep bringing up stuff like Diddy, stuff like getting into it with Charlamagne, okay, writing this whole long paragraph to Charlamagne. He gonna keep doing stuff like that, trying to distract us from the Epstein files. Don't let him keep talking about it, keep tweeting about the Epstein files. You guys, especially you MAGA. Trump wrote a long tweet to Charlamagne. Charlamagne made him donkey of the day today in response to it. Because Charlamagne went on his daughter-in-law's show and she asked him, excuse me. Laura Trump asked Charlamagne, what does he rate Donald Trump's second term so far? Charlamagne said he does not give it a good rating. He said because he sees that the lesser of us is still not being treated right by the administration. Basically, allegedly, is what he said. So, Trump came the next morning, and made a long tweet in response to Charlamagne being on his daughter-in-law's show, calling him a racist sleazeball. Called Charlamagne a racist sleazeball. And then he went on to list all these false, fake, fraudulent accolades that Donald Trump has made that is not even real. And, and so in response to that tweet, Charlamagne gave Donald Trump Donkey of the Day.
Interesting.
Yeah, so Donald Trump will not... the only reason why Donald Trump will not pardon Diddy is because Diddy said something about him, because that's the only thing that Donald Trump cares about. His reputation, being king, schlong, and he doesn't care about justice. What is that?
So basically, he let somebody else change his mind. He ain't. So what?
No, he didn't let nobody else change his mind. Once he found out Diddy talked about him, that was it. His mind was changed. Diddy changed his mind when Diddy said what he said.
I really feel like he been knew that. I really feel like he been knew that.
Okay, well, I doubt it.
I really feel like for him to
hell
just
no, he don't care about Diddy. He didn't care about Diddy
right.
before.
You're right.
He didn't care about Diddy before, so he didn't know. I don't think, but
no,
you know.
I
don't think he cared about Diddy before. Okay. He didn't know before. That's why he let it be. That's why they was able to say that he was thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody probably brought it to him, and somebody had to tell him, like, no, Diddy said this about you. I doubt very seriously if he knew, because nobody really cared about Diddy like that until he got in the news for this. I mean, Diddy was Diddy to us, black people, but Trump, he didn't care about Diddy. Diddy was not on his radar. You know what I'm saying? He got other shit to worry about right now. He wasn't thinking about Diddy, but now that Diddy is big news, he gonna care. And so, speaking of Diddy, his ex then wrote a letter. She's like the girls that's still supporting rapist Kelly. Like, she's brainwashed, and she then wrote a letter trying to basically get Diddy bail. And I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna backfire. Mess around and get him some new charges filed. Get her some charges filed. You never know. I think she needs to sit down. But okay, that's my take on Diddy.
I've been done.
Diddy and the Orange, Agent Orange. Speaking of arrests, no. So yeah, no. Let's go to this. I want to go to speaking of. Yeah, let's just go to speaking of arrests, because I got 2 arrests I can talk about. Soulja Boy was arrested. Gun found in his car. He wasn't driving, but he was the only one arrested. I feel like Soulja Boy cannot catch a break. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I love him. You know, I think he one of the realest artists out here. He you know what I'm saying? He a little touched. But he was the king of that thing that he started back in the day. All of y'all, all of us, gotta pay him some homage on YouTube, because he paved the way for black people on YouTube. And especially black independent artists. But independent YouTubers, he paved the way. Black independent YouTubers, he paved the way for us. So, shout out to Soulja Boy, free him. He ain't hurt nobody. He was probably just trying to protect himself, because we already know what he done been through. Okay? And he ain't even had a gun on him and was in the car. Now, I feel like his bodyguard should have spoke up and took that. The driver, whatever. Like, what are you here for? Why are you driving for? I'm Soulja Boy. I shouldn't be the only one locked up. This is ridiculous. But, did you have anything to say about that?
I mean, I didn't know about that. Soulja Boy is no, and you know what that's your boy. I'm not.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
Then I'm not saying that.
Kiss me through the phone.
No, you win anything that you say
You ain't
with Soulja Boy because he was.
I'm
not saying nothing bad about him.
Baby,
one thing I'm not.
You know that.
See, one thing I want you to understand is I'm not saying nothing bad about his. I rock to his music. I'm saying
okay.
I rock. I'm not.
Okay.
I rock to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Anything. I can't argue nothing with you about Soulja. I can't because. Like you said, he ran. You know what I'm saying? So, and then when he continued for a minute.
Yeah, he did.
So I rocked with, you know what I'm saying? I rocked with Dog for you know what I'm saying, for a minute, but no, right now, no.
Well, no, not right now. But I'm just saying, like what he do though? Like he don't deserve to go to jail.
Oh, I didn't.
Because he had him a gun.
No.
He need to get arrested for him though. Like get yourself together.
I
think he a felon though.
I didn't know about that situation. So I don't really know exactly.
That was just Sunday. That was Sunday morning. So right. Saturday night, Sunday morning.
So I don't really know exactly like how it happened.
You see how I'm coming with the
absolutely.
The current...
So I don't know if they, you know what I'm saying. I don't know how that was rocking. My thing is he's already off. He's off by a mile.
Yeah, he a little bit touched.
I've been looking for A-Rab for the longest. I haven't heard from him.
I hope
that's one thing that makes me mad about Soulja
We need
Boy.
We need to do an investigation. Talk it out, investigate.
The fuck is A-Rab?
Time to talk it out, investigate. Where is A-Rab?
You need to report to this podcast right now and tell us where is A-Rab because he was supposed to be up next. And I ain't synced him. We're going to talk about why I ain't synced him. Where in the fuck is A-Rab? We want to know that. Because that's what we want to know from Soulja. But no, I don't really got nothing to say about Soulja other than that. He need to be telling us where A-Rab at. I ain't gonna lie though.
Oh, we will be investigating that. Okay, so the last thing that I'm gonna say on this arrested situation is, thankfully, and this is also sports related, because I want to go back into, I want to segue into something else sports related after this. So, y'all are really trash, crass, misogynistic men who support and who would do something like throw a dildo, a sex toy, adult pleasure mechanism, I don't know, on the court at the NBA games. The WNBA games. The WNBA games. And I feel like it's somebody that's mad at one of them girls on the Valkyries, the Golden State. It's somebody that's mad at one of them girls because they followed them from Georgia to somewhere else, Chicago. So, because they got arrested in Georgia and then somebody did it in Chicago. So, they probably didn't stay in jail in Georgia. They got out.
That's just somebody following the trend.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
I heavily don't believe nobody's following somebody just to keep getting
trying
arrested.
To be, that's true. You're right.
If I can spot you on the camera and I got caught this time, I'm not about to follow you to go and get arrested somewhere else in a whole another state.
I mean, people be nuts, but you're right. You're right. I believe you. It was like a copycat.
Yeah,
a copycat in Chicago.
Like you know how people do like
because they put it on the news.
What streaking on the field?
Yeah.
At a big game. All somebody got to do is get by with it one time somewhere. Next time you will see it somewhere else. That ain't the same person. That's just somebody else who feel like, man, I'm about to try this too. That man you seen him get his little 15 seconds of fame. All he did was get locked up and got a misdemeanor. Did 90 days. People really think like that. Like, I do them little 90 days. I was on TV. People about to do that. You know what I'm saying? You got some people that'll do that. So I think it was a trend.
You're right. I agree. And that was crass and disgusting. And you're going, you know.
Yeah, y'all gotta stop that. Stop doing that. Don't do that nowhere else. Y'all gonna get caught. Y'all see they catch them. They catching folks doing that. They catching folks. Stop doing that. You people who did that, you are sharing my ass of the hour seat with Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe, you sitting down and they sitting on your lap in the
Ask of the Hour seed. Not Donkey of the Day, but Ask of the Hour. Not to be mistaken for Donkey of the Day, but you get the point. So this is the last thing, and then I'm gonna let you talk because I feel like I've been talking too much. See how you had to choke and laugh because I've been talking too much.
No, you.
I'm just talking shit. I appreciate you. I really do, T-Double, for letting me get my stuff off here. Okay, so Stephen A. Smith. I'm going to leave this off with you, and I'm going to take a break from running my mouth, and I'm going to let T-Double take the flow. Stephen A. Smith, you, sir, I don't agree with you. I'm not going to say I don't like you. I was about to say that. I was about to say I don't like you, but I don't even really know enough about you because I absolutely do not care enough about you. You know, I have my own girls to worry about, you know, I have my own gossip and messiness to follow as far as the housewives. Yes, the housewives, and you could very well be one of the house husbands on the show. Like, remember Peter and God rest his soul, Nene's husband, and like all of y'all really, why you want to get mad at the great, okay, and this is no demonic trying to like idolize her or nothing, but just giving her flowers. Miss First Lady Michelle Obama, she was not throwing you shade, she was just saying, you know what I'm saying? And it's not a lie. You are like a housewife. You know what I'm saying? As far as y'all shows, y'all personalities, personas online. Let's just start with you. You love to bicker and argue and gossip about people on your shows. First it was LeBron. You know what I'm saying? You was arguing with him and starting stuff with him, talking shit about his family, where he had to check you because he felt the need to check you because you want to do this on your show. Like you got something to say and somebody's supposed to care about your opinion so much. Okay, because what? You get a check from ESPN? Okay, so was Shannon Sharpe. Clock that T. Nah. And allegedly, you now want to sit up here and try to check Michelle Obama, first of all, and then how dare you refer to President Barack Obama just by saying Barack Obama. Sir, put some respect on his name. That show probably you think you somewhere where you don't have to respect black men. Okay, but you probably, and I don't know, because I don't be watching you, but I just see that's the type of Uncle Tom type of dude you are. Probably respect the white players, probably respect these white men out here, but you gonna have the freaking audacity to call President Barack Obama. Don't ever do that again in your life, sir. And don't ever in your life try to come for Michelle Obama and say anything because see, you are a drama, sir. Now you got drama with Cam Newton, Gilly the Kid, Johnny Mansfield. You just all in everybody business drama. You is a catty housewife, okay? And she said what she said, and who gonna check her? Boo, not you. Definitely not you, and get away with it, okay? Because us on the internet, we will get on the internet and run our mouths to defend, especially the Obamas. So, Stephen A. Smith, count your days, okay? I'm Team Michelle, of course, and you is a house husband, and you also can sit on Shannon Sharpe's lap. You can share his lap with the dildo throwers as the A of the hour, period. And that's just that on that. So I'm done.
That's the way it is. That's the way it goes.
I'm sorry.
I mean, listen, get it while it's hot. You know what I'm saying?
Get it off my chest. I had to get it off my chest.
That's the deal. I ain't really got much because, you know, we kind of just be at the same. Oh, anyway. I'm going to go back and touch a little. I'm going to touch a little. I kind of feel like we kind of rushed into some stuff we just wanted to get off us. So we skipped past a few things. I don't got no major people that I want to say this to, but to anybody that do, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not that I'm wishing that, but if that's the thing, if that's the case, rest in peace to anybody that has had any tragedy over this last little week that we haven't seen you guys. You got a family member, friend, anybody, rest in peace, to condolences to.
Rest in peace.
Just because a happy birthday to anybody, like we said, anybody birthday that's during this time. Celebrate.
Happy birthday to Barack Obama. His birthday is today. Speaking of
Barack.
the Obamas.
Happy birthday, Barack.
That was a great segue. Wow.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Woo!
Shout out to you.
We love you, President Barack Obama. Excuse me. President Barack Obama. We love you and your family. Prayers up for your longevity and just constant protection for you guys. And we just pray that you guys can continue to have scandal-less lives. Peace unto you. Blessings unto your family for all that you gave us in those 8 years. And the prayers, everything that you couldn't give. We know you tried it, but you couldn't do Trump. You wasn't going to do Trump. Because that's no integrity. There's no integrity in that, allegedly.
Hey, man. Okay. I'm fine. Anytime. Just go ahead. Just anytime. Okay. Now next I feel like we usually do Detroit. A little what up though, is you cool? Right? So I ain't really got a lot to run by the what up though, is you cool, but because that don't mean it's not, you know what I'm saying, it's not very serious because it's not a lot, you know. Still very important. So first and foremost, I want to touch the mother that left her 2 kids in a car while she was partying at Motor City Bar and Grill.
Recently?
Yeah. So
Motor City Bar and Grill on Mile?
The food place. I have the exact spot.
It don't matter. I'm sorry.
No, but Motor City Bar and Grill. I'm pretty sure if you from Detroit, you know, right? So her kids, she had 2 kids that she left in the car. She was found inside the place, partying, having a good old time, having a shindig, and that's what I did. You know, that's when the question is really asked: what up, though? Is you cool?
What up, though?
Number one, it was late at night. It was more so like a nighttime situation, and the kids are just here, and they in a car. Obviously, somebody came outside and obviously seen the kids in the car and was like, you know, called the police or whatnot, because obviously they may be crying. Something or you might have just seen them. Some people just see stuff and
I can't stand when I see that.
Some people just
even
see stuff.
Even for a minute going in the store to gas station. I'm sorry.
Yeah, some people just see stuff and just, you know what I'm saying? Yep, on Mile. Yep. So some people just see stuff and just react. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what happened. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? She was in there partying, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? She was. Because somebody had time enough to call the police. The police made it there before you still made it back to the car.
Why would
even if you just
there?
Getting food.
No.
I've watched. Listen. I've watched.
And I guess like celebrity. Like if you try to go to something.
No. I watched. In all honesty. No, you could say no. I know what I'm about to say.
No, go ahead.
If you try to go to celebrity, what?
Listen.
I watched. In all honesty, I was at a party during the time I was at a work party at this job I worked at. We were at a bar somewhere like Midtown, Detroit. We were at a bar. It was a lady who had a kid, an infant. It was late night. Mind you, it was late night. Her kid can't come in the bar. And so what she's doing is she's leaving her kid outside the door. But she's in the bar ordering. The kid is yay high. He looks no older than 7, 8.
Oh, not an infant then.
This lady that works here that worked at my job, but we're not at work. We're at a party. We're at the bar at a party. She's obviously coming in picking up food, but you wouldn't know this according to just looking, because the lady that worked with us that was at the party just immediately flipped. Oh no, you're not gonna leave that baby outside. What you think you about to do? Come here, get some drinks. And she like, can you watch out? Like I got me. Like I know what I'm doing. Like obviously she did it before, right? So she like, can you watch out? Like she wasn't too aggressive like at first. She like, can you watch out? because baby girl was too, like, super.
About the kids.
Right, so she just kept going. She said, if you don't get the out of my face, it's about to, it got to crazy, like, you get away, like, it was just going, like, get away from my son. Baby girl got to go and talk towards her kids. Get away from my son. Like, it was just wild, like, and I was like, I understand you, but then still, listen, if you feel like it's a problem, you are not emergency. If you feel like it's that much of a problem, call 911. You know what I'm saying?
But see, then you're going to be like, oh, now I'm call and got CPS involved and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is where the neighborhood comes in. Also, you know what I'm saying? Right, and it's like, I don't know. I mean, at least come to you first. Now, right, if you come on me like that, right, and I end up having to call 911.
You trying to tell you just trying to treat it like, but you don't
know.
No,
because no.
You don't know. It's probably no. But you wouldn't know that if you just watching her. You don't know. You an outsider looking in. You don't know what's going on. You just see her leaving the kid, going to the bar, putting her money in somebody's hand. You don't know what's going on. But before you speak, wait and to see. You didn't wait to see nothing.
Kids, no. I'd rather disrespect you and have to apologize to you because I disrespected you about your kids.
You're right.
Safety.
You're right, and that's what.
Because look at bitches leaving them kids in the car and shit like that. It's too much shit going on with kids to where.
That's where you wasn't even able to see. She was able to see this baby. He in the doorway.
No, I don't know. I'm just saying, me personally, that's a pet peeve.
Everybody's different. Everybody's
that's a pet peeve of mine. I really can't stand when I pull up somewhere and I look to my right or my left, and there's a infant and a 4-year-old. You know, a kid in the car seat, little feet kicking, not even a year old, and a 4-year-old in a locked car. Mama in Family Dollar, mama in the liquor store. Ha, just acting like they just got all the time in the fucking world. No, I don't think that's.
I mean, I can't.
I never did that.
If I ever seen that,
I didn't leave.
In order to know who the kid's parents is, when I just got out my car to see these kids and know who their parents is, I had to really been stalking the store. But my thing is, have hopped out and left my kids in the car real quick to be in and out? Yes, but would you think that I was in there cackling and shit and you don't even know me? You probably would. My thing is, it's all an assumption until you actually find out. If I stood next to this car and I said, you know what? I just pulled up 2 minutes ago. I'm giving it 5 minutes for somebody to come out this motherfucker before I know. You didn't do that. You got up, you seen this, and you said, well, where's the parents at? You went in. You might have seen 2 people over here having a conversation laughing. We automatically assume. I bet you that's the mother. I bet you that's who car that is. I bet you that's who car that is because he over here cackling. You automatically assume that. You ain't look for the motherfucker who might be around there rushing to grab some milk, some diapers or something. You ain't look for that nigga that's running. You automatically look for what you assumed. That's how we think. We kind of program and we think automatically the worst. Like when it comes to that.
You said you're wrong. Either way I go, I don't like it.
No, I'm not saying you said I was wrong. I'm just saying.
But I ain't never had multiple kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't know. You know what I mean?
That's
it was a hassle. It was a hassle, but I did it. I got my baby out the car every time, especially up until she was like 6 or 7. You know what I'm saying? Because I can recall when I was like 7 or 8. So I'm probably like more like 7 or 8. 6 or 7 probably pushing it. That's a little early. That's I wasn't doing it that early. Like 7 or 8 maybe though. Real quick to go to like the gas station to pay for the gas that I'm about to pump. Not going in Family Dollar. My baby 15. And I be reluctant to leave her in the car when I go somewhere for a long time. And she ain't gonna let me in the city because she didn't want to be caught in Detroit. But back when she was like 10, 11, 12, and she didn't care, I still want to leave her in the car. I would take her in the play. Man, listen, sex trafficking is real, the craziest. And no, I don't live in fear, but I have wisdom, and I'm not lazy. I don't mind, and I only had one. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot different than somebody that's got 2, 3. They gotta be one on their hip, one on their hand, one on their back. Lifestyle. That's different. You know. So I'm not. And then too, they in the group. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got the older one to kind of look over the younger ones, and kids is way more resilient than we think. So when they, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not But for me, a lot of times I have pulled up alongside a kid that like they 6 and under, and a kid that like they 1 and under in a car, and they're playing with. And I've sat in my car and waited until the person came out. I've watched their kids for them. I promise you, I have so many times. I've done it.
I'm not saying you haven't, but what I'm saying is, what the thing is, people be fast to try to diagnose a situation without knowing, without actually knowing what it is. Mind you, like you just said, you only got one. I'm not saying it's easier for you than it is for nobody, but it's different situations. You know how you said you could just pop out and just unstrap that one card? Some people may have had twins. Some people may have had triplets. Some people got multiple kids, stair steps.
Damn, shut up.
You ain't pulling out.
Kids?
You ain't riding by yourself. Then you know what I'm saying. You about to do something
God forbid,
different.
but if I was, I would have to take them both out, put them both in the car seat, put one in the thing, and one in the
You know you about to pull right up when you know you about to pull right up.
No, I'm not jumping out. No.
Yeah. You wouldn't understand. And that's one thing I was gonna say. People who got one kid.
I used to hate having to do that jump with just one.
It's
so
totally different.
I can understand, but I will have to do it.
No, but it's totally different. It's just totally different from when you got one and when you got more than. It's really a total. It's supposed to like the same as having none. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference from having kids.
I mean, I didn't have multiple kids with me. Me and my sister was pregnant at the same time. I didn't have my daughter and my nephew at the same time when they was babies, and I had to get both of them off the car.
Believe me, it's so easy to be like,
and my brother kids.
It's so easy to be like, can I watch your baby? You could drop your baby off of my baby. I'm gonna take care of them.
I'm just saying, I know what it's like.
You can do that for a month. You can do that for 2 months. You can do when it's coming every day. You got kids, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? It's like, listen, I'm about to jump right here in the store and jump right back out.
System, but I'm not just about to leave my kids in the car, and I don't suggest.
It's not a suggestion. It's just what people do, and it's people that just don't understand situations that'll be quick to kind of trying to say, you know what I'm saying, what would happen or what wouldn't. That's what. It's just not. It's not something that's understood by everybody. Don't understand everything. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the way it goes. Because you wasn't in every situation. You know, so it's just a little different when it comes to certain stuff. You know? So, and that's one of the things. That's a big one there for sure. That's totally one. Yeah, she did some crazy stuff, and I was just like, that was wild. So that was definitely one of the ones. Is you cool? Next, this one ain't so bad though. Actually, this lady, a Detroit woman, she's suing Delta because she was involved in a crash that flipped the plane upside down and she survived. She's suing for $75 million.
Man, I hope she get it.
You go, black woman. Okay.
Please get it. Thank you, Jesus, for her survival. Look at God.
You go, black woman.
That's amazing.
The
plane flipped over a Delta, big ass.
Delta, she survived the whole thing, and they say you aim high. That's what you do. 75 million.
When was this?
This was not too long. This was the one crash. It went. Everybody knew about it. Something about the plane, and he had to try to do an emergency landing. He flipped over. And it was a couple people that survived. She wasn't the only one. But she's from Detroit, and she's
that's what's up. Thank God for her survival. Thank you, Jesus.
Absolutely. Thank you for
the
that.
Jehovah that covers her, and Lord.
Yeah,
that's
you go,
amazing.
black woman. She's from Detroit. You go, black woman. You get on. Go ahead, you get on. That's your ticket, baby. That's
she
your
cool.
Ticket. Yeah, she cool. No.
She is so cool.
I got some, you know what I'm saying, some other shit. Amazon, right? Nah, that's some crazy shit, y'all. Nah. I want y'all to tell me how y'all feel about this, too. This one I thought was crazy as fuck. Amazon is launching a drone delivery center in Pontiac by the end of 2025, right? So they about to start dropping packages off, certain packages with drones. Like, this shit is gonna fly over to your porch, I guess, and drop your shit off. I don't know how high it's gonna be. Ain't no telling. Now, I guess it's only gonna be smaller packages. I guess it's not gonna be like TVs and shit. Like little shit. So I guess shit that they can drop from high, but what if it don't land on my porch? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if you know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that. I think that's bullshit. They so trying to cut the workers, the employees, in
and
so
this
many
Elon
ways.
Musk, man, and I hate that I have to buy so much stuff from him because, right? Ain't Elon Musk Amazon?
Is he Amazon? I know he's
Bezos.
Twitter. I know he's Twitter or X.
Oh, he was Tesla.
Tesla for sure. Yeah, Tesla.
Amazon. Jeff Bezos is Amazon, right?
Okay, that's probably who it is. That's probably who it is.
Let me see.
Yeah,
research.
I don't
Jeff
know.
Bezos.
I don't know exactly. I can't tell you exactly who is, but whoever it is.
I have to research him because he getting my money. Like, I just ordered some stuff from Amazon. But let me tell you, when I tell you I ordered it at like $4.40 something, and they was like, it'll be there between 5 and 10, and it was there when we get to my house.
Well, so some things I think that they got like stationary, like at the place.
No, already. Some stuff, yeah, Amazon houses it in their warehouse for other sellers and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
They even sell you groceries and take EBT.
Yes.
And take EBT.
Whole Foods, baby. You can get stuff from Whole Foods from your EBT.
Come on now. So
with Amazon.
Okay. Through Amazon. Okay. Come on now.
You can work so many ways with Amazon Flex.
Yeah.
Their warehouses, I just missed my opportunity to work through Amazon Flex because my phone was messed up.
Flex
I couldn't even do it.
Flex
I had 72 hours.
You probably can call them.
I'm gonna try tomorrow. I got a couple of calls I need to make.
Yeah, but Amazon is one of the ones because you're talking about what?
Yeah.
We almost put them on the flyer for the event, because they sponsored the event, damn near. You know what I'm saying? But, no, but I already know everything kind of is ran somewhere. So every chance I get, I support my people as well. So, just like, like she said, Sister Rose.
Yeah, we love black-owned businesses now.
Definitely drop that video ASAP as soon as I could. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all.
Oh, so it is up. Okay, thank you.
Absolutely. I definitely.
Look at him. Ooh, he's shooting.
I be trying, man.
Baby shooting in the gym.
I be trying.
Ooh.
I'm trying to do once a week. Y'all catch a good food review, so make sure y'all turn y'all notifications on. On that life for T-Double, you know what I'm saying? It's slow motion, but everything is coming too. Everything is coming too. So
it's a blessing.
Absolutely.
It's a blessing to shoot in the gym with him, you guys.
Nevertheless, yeah.
So I'm grateful to have y'all too because it is fun. Y'all is gonna be our accountability brothers and sisters. Yeah. Making sure we give you guys,
aunties and uncles, all of that. So I got some media to jump into, right? Y'all favorite sprinter and mine. You know what I'm saying? I love my people. Sha'Carri Richardson. We was talking about jail. She was arrested.
Oh my God! They just won't let this girl be great.
Remember last time when we was talking about that? It had something to do with the marriage of Juan. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying? The Juwan Juan. This time it's something totally different. She took a whole nother lane. Something y'all never even think. DV. With a fellow sprinter, Christian Coleman. So obviously she's the one doing the.
So he a man?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I thought that she liked the women, right? I don't even know because she had a girlfriend.
Oh.
She had a girlfriend. And,
I don't know.
Yeah. So for her to just,
not saying that
don't
like
mean that you can be.
I'm sorry
you can
that I said that. That was very.
You can like two
at
once as a no. That's not. Oh, that's not. Let's just leave it. But you can like two as a girl. That's fine. But
I'm sorry.
I just that was just crazy to me that she's just taking over in the relationships like that. And
well, I mean, I'm saying she may not be taking over. She may be reacting, you know what I'm saying, to some emotional, turmoil or abuse in a physical way, which is terribly wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That don't mean she's taking over. You know what I'm saying? That means
which is you got him in a way he fears or he's scared.
No, he not about to. No, absolutely
Listen,
not.
I'm not saying he's supposed to touch you or nothing, but obviously you're putting your hands on this man.
Exactly. So what else he gonna do? He better call the police or he gonna end up touching you.
Or just leave.
Leave your own shit. It's probably his house.
How is it? No, I doubt it.
This person don't got their own shit.
I mean, I'm not saying that, but obviously y'all sharing it, apparently.
Well then, but that's what I'm saying though. How he gonna go back home? If every time you
at your home, I'm straight. Cause I'm good on you on everything with it.
But no, man. I don't care. Listen, Sha'Carri Richardson or not. And that's right. That's my whole thing. And that's what I'm saying. And she don't need to get weird. She don't need to get away with it either. You know what I'm saying? And he probably done allowed that shit to go on so many times and didn't even say nothing. And she want to keep on putting her hands on him. I don't appreciate that from a woman. I don't like to say, listen.
I feel like to say, listen. If you keep doing this, I'm out.
If she felt like the one who had to put hands on somebody, she should have left.
But if he see that ain't,
she the one with something to lose.
I ain't saying calling cops wasn't, you know what I'm saying, maybe wasn't in his best interest, but I'm saying you had to feel like a certain kind of way, like you couldn't even leave. Even if you would have left, she would have still got you in a way. Like you can't get away from it.
She probably would have vandalized his stuff. If he would have left his stuff there, she probably would have messed up his stuff or his house or just his stuff that was at their house. You know what I'm saying? And if she didn't put you know how female, if she crazy.
That's what they do.
Yeah, no. Yeah, nah. So you know what I'm saying? That's your favorite word, females.
That's not my favorite word.
Yes, it is.
That's not my favorite word by far.
Unstable creatures.
That's not my favorite word.
When we say females, we're gonna say that we mean unstable creatures. Yes.
I don't know who favorite word.
Sha'Carri Richardson may be unstable. Maybe that's why she chooses to self-medicate. You know what I'm saying, with Mary Jane. I can relate. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little older than her, so I've learned how to, lean on the Lord. And I understand that my sound mind come from the Lord, not from my own fleshly feelings. Right. Cause you know what I'm saying, I would have no.
Yeah, she young though. You right, she is young.
Yeah, she really young. She'll get better.
Yeah, over time, she just gotta keep
prayers up for her.
Keep her hand up.
Free Sha'Carri Richardson. Get her some counseling.
No, listen, just stop.
Y'all be saying about these niggas when they be beating on these women.
She need to just go back to girls. That's it. Just go back to girls.
So she can beat on girls? No, she needs to get some counseling. She need to get some counseling so she can learn how not to be violent.
She didn't have that problem when she was a female. She didn't hear about it.
You just didn't hear about it.
That means it's not going on.
It ain't new.
She didn't do that with female.
It ain't new.
She just said you didn't hear about that problem. So, I go back to female, Sha'Carri, baby. I listen.
No, you need to get some counseling, sweetie pie.
Because obviously,
get some counseling and get close to the Lord.
I mean,
because the battle is his, it's not yours anyway. You can't can't beat loyalty into these niggas or these females.
That's why she's not doing that. She's not gonna get with. She's gonna get with the female and not do that. So that's
okay. Yeah, that's
she's gonna be all right.
They're just gonna bump coochies instead of bump fists.
Right. Absolutely. Ain't that so much better? That's just...
I don't know. I've never really got a chance to really get that off.
I always thought that to watch that would be...
that's your
like
fantasy?
A dream. One of...
duly noted.
One of... okay. So, all right.
Y'all... this is after dark, right? Yeah, we're gonna hear at least an hour.
Yeah, we will after that. All right, so I want to move forward to one of my sports podcasters, Gilbert Arenas. Arenas. What you was about to say?
He got Detroit, Michigan ties. He went to one of our schools
No.
None of that?
No.
Why do I feel like that?
No, he played basketball. You probably heard his name a lot.
Yeah, but it wasn't affiliated with us in no way.
No. He's playing the NBA and now he got a podcast.
Oh, okay.
And he gets a lot of clout or whatever. So Gilbert was recently arrested and
dang. You need to play arrested in the damn lottery this week because how many people been arrested? Like 7?
That's 2 I had. You had 3. I had 2.
I feel like I had more than 3, but okay, so that's at least 5.
Right.
I feel like I had more than 3. I had. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I mean
we'll comment later.
Okay. All right. So I had Gilbert, which is recently arrested, and what he was arrested for was on 1 count of conspiracy to operate a legal gambling business. But now what happens is he says that
he's trying to get some money.
This was an Airbnb that he rented. He said he had nothing to do with this. So he was released on a $50K bond. And his words was when he got out, he said, I ain't had nothing to do with this. My name clean. He was walking down the steps being recorded. He said, my name clean. I ain't got nothing to do with this. He was laughing and all that. He like, I was just caught up in something like, it was just it's the house. The house was a gambling rink or whatever.
Wow.
And he just rented it or
the house.
And he got caught in it. So I don't know how that's going to go for him. I know he already been going through a lot. His son was in that accident a while back in that Tesla truck. He kind of got stuck in there and a civilian saved him out of there, broke the window. Somebody was outside, saved the window. Broke the window to pull him out. Because, his son's young. He in college now. You know what I'm saying? So.
Wow, probably was drinking.
I know. No.
He wasn't drinking?
No, they said no liquor was involved. Wow. I think they said what happened was he said was something about he hit the curb or something about it went to anti-lock or something and it made him crash into the tree.
Okay.
And when he crashed into the tree, the doors locked. But I guess the impact bump, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he probably hit the steering wheel or something like that.
So when the dude seen the whole thing, he ran up and he was trying to open the door. And he had to bust the window to open the door to pulled him out, and then they called 911. 911 came, got him together. That's how they know it wasn't no alcohol or none of that involved. You know what I'm saying? He really a good kid. Elijah, my boy, really a good kid. He was just going to college. That was his, you know what I'm saying, first year type deal. That just recently happened earlier this year, I want to say, or the end of last year. Just recently, not too long ago. So he ended up being okay after that. So now Gil was caught in this right here, this little gambling situation. But I feel like his podcast do enough money, or he make a decent amount. I don't know. I feel like he does that, and then he was once an NBA player, so probably retired. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure he has some type of endorsement somewhere or something. His son is going to college. He can be his son agent going into the NFL.
He can do something.
You know what I'm saying? To the point where they can get paid together. He has been in, not the NFL, the NBA. He has been in the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm talking about.
So he can be his son agent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Take a little class or 2.
Easily.
To learn
he can pay for that
legal
easily.
Part. And
easily. Get a lawyer easily and be his son agent and say, hey, look, all right. I don't want my son going nowhere, but soon, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But so he is so many gates
and I
open.
Think he probably will.
So I'm sure he will too. It's just so many gates open for him that I don't feel like he'll risk it because I know how he. Well, I watch him. I ain't gonna say I know. I watch him a lot, and I feel like how he feel about his son is very strong. He ain't gonna risk nothing like that for him to be in disappearance from. Right now, his son, you know what I'm saying?
Moving
where
up,
he at right now. You know what I'm saying? He's still in a growing process, so he want to be around for sure. So I don't think that he'll risk that or he'll do nothing crazy. So I really think that he ain't had nothing to do with, I really think he ain't had nothing to do with that. That's just my opinion, my thought. like especially how he came out and laughed it off, like the way he was laughing confidently about what was going on. Like I ain't got nothing to do with this. This ain't me. Woo. He even called himself a snitch on one of them. Like shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell whatever, I guess. So.
Cause I ain't
shit, I ain't affiliated.
I ain't finna go down for these motherfuckers. I ain't got a dime off of their ring.
I still make my money.
Just because I got it one time, don't try to make it seem like I was getting it all the time. No, you got me fucked up. I ain't know nothing about it. I just thought it was a cool place.
And he only got one count. That's another thing that led me to believe. You know what I'm saying? You can't time to know another counts of it. It's literally just one count. So he beat the one count. You know what I'm saying?
Well, God's will be done by his situation. Absolutely. You know, send it the heavenly advocate to fight for his reputation. Okay, that was good, babe. I didn't know about that.
So you know, that was very.
Because I do remember Gilbert Arenas a lot.
Gilbert, that's my boy.
That's my generation.
That was my boy when he played, and that's still my boy. I watch his podcast a lot. I watched when him.
I didn't even know. Shout out to his past podcast. We're gonna have to tag him.
Gil's Arenas.
That's the name of it. Oh, that's dope.
He got like a little half a court basketball. And he'd be on there with a bunch of other old basketball or retired basketball players. A bunch of
you gotta live to get old.
Retired basketball players. Swaggy P, they ain't really old. You know what I'm saying? So what they do is they challenge each other to a game, and they'll go outside and they'll record it, and they'll be playing on the podcast. Like they'll literally get up from the podcast and go outside and hoop like right.
That's a good.
So it'd be
that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, so definitely I had to bring that up. Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Swaggy P.
Give us some motivation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Innovate our podcast, because I've been thinking about stuff like that I want to talk to you about too. I always be forgetting.
Yeah, we gon'
especially with this Lions.
Add some more equipment. It's some more stuff that I was just thinking too. But I ain't saying that. But it's so much stuff that we gonna kind of add to get it.
Just
y'all gotta stay tuned, man. You know
I love y'all.
It's gonna be so much.
I love y'all so much, man. Y'all are the best audience in the world.
And y'all know when I go to my celebrities, it's always something that we gotta touch that ain't always on the up and up. And prayers. I feel like absolutely this is a time of prayer. Get them prayer warriors out. And I feel like in my generation and beyond, you know about this person because I learned this person from my grandparents. Bruce Willis reportedly is no longer able to remember his whole acting career.
Oh my God!
Due to the progress of his dementia.
Oh my God! Well, you know what? In Jesus' name, it'll be like a Notebook situation where it'll come back to him. God forbid, before he go.
At least.
Some type of way. They'll show him his movies. They'll read him his journals. They'll show him his interviews. And he'll get a chance to remember.
I honestly know how that could be.
God.
My granddad had that. Rest in peace to my baby. My granddad had that.
Rest in peace, granddad.
And it was real heavy to the point where he'd be right in front of me and be like, "Who is that?"
Wow, my grandma never had that. Well, she had it, but she never forgot me. That's why I didn't believe she had it.
He had it like it was getting so serious to the point that he could. And I wasn't around him every day. Like after that, I grew up with him though. I was around him every day till I was 18, 19, 17, 18 years old every day. So he knew exactly who I was. But when that started happening, started kicking in, I could be right in front of him, and he'd call me somebody else, and I'd be like, "No, that's not me." He'd be like, "Who is that?" Like he gotta look at me again. He just really
his eyesight might have been going too.
He just really want me to tell him who he just really don't remember. You know what I'm saying? So
God rest his soul and God bless him.
Absolutely.
You know, because like I said, you gotta live to get old, and if we think we go through something as younger adults or teenagers or anything like that, we don't know what our grandparents, great-grandparents go through. Especially when you learn how to start taking care of yourself later in life. I suggest us all to really, whatever age you are right now is not too late. Start caring about your health.
Not too late.
Start.
It's not too early.
It's not too late and it's not too early. And I wish I knew that it wasn't too early, or I wish I believed it, or I wish I listen. I'm just glad that I'm paying attention now. Okay.
Because the one thing is, it's better late than never. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
and
my mama
like
said that to me. Yeah.
If you feel like it's
when
late,
I was like 4 years old.
Yeah.
If you feel like it's late, it's not late. It's time.
Better late than never. Still.
It's time. It's not late. It's time. God created you for such a time as this. And it's never too late to renew your mind, to start to work on renewing your body. I have been walking for the last 2 weeks. I walked last week.
To her working out. She been working hard. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even
Thank you, Jesus, man. I'm grateful to God. I walked for 2 hours today. I walked 1 hour for 2 days last week. Today I walked 2 hours, and I'm gonna walk at least an hour tomorrow. And I'm about to get more ordered about my days.
You know what? That's almost like, you know what? That's exactly kind of the pinpoint I was about to hit on, because one thing is like, what we do is we sit back and we say what we gonna do. You just got to get to it.
Yeah.
And I feel like one thing that you've been doing is getting to it. We talked about working out. We talked about it multiple times, back to back, days and days. We can talk about it forever. We can sit and talk about it till we blue in the face. It's not. Ain't nothing gonna progress until we put action to it, till we put it into work. You know what I'm saying? Until we actually start doing. So I'm gonna tell you to do so.
Hey, I can't take really none of the credit. I'm gonna give credit to the 186 pounds that I'm carrying around. Shout out to them. Yeah, I'm gonna give credit to however many of them it is that's sitting on my lap right now. Okay, that is new. Now I've been 185 pounds before.
Oh yeah, you had to get there before you got to 186.
Well, I've been, but I'm saying that was about the highest that I can remember. I don't remember being 180 before I start to go back, before I start to lose. I don't recall being 186.
Only 1 pound more.
I hopefully I lost some. I was only 1 pound more.
All right, so you only reached the maximum of 1 pound more, which is...
Yes, but that was enough because this stomach, it seemed to be bigger than it was when I was 185 the first time. That's another thing. Because when I got on the scale, I was expecting to be more than 185 because how, healthy this stomach is.
I just think that y'all exaggerate.
I'm not trying to make it seem like it's worse than it really is, because it's not horrible. Like, oh my God, it's just terrible. But it's bigger.
I just think that
it's just a little bigger than it's ever been, and I don't want it to get no bigger than this.
But you was 185 before.
And I promise you, my stomach wasn't this big. I don't know where else it had went that time.
That is crazy.
I swear everything I love, though. I promise you.
It can be different.
I'm not lying to you, man. I'm not lying to you. And people that I didn't ran into before look at me like I'm bigger than I ever been. Like, they probably think that I'm more than 186, like how I did. Because, like I said, when I got on the scale, I thought I was going to see more than 186. Because I'm just saying, you didn't really see me in person like that when I was this big before. That was like 2018, 2017 when I was finishing school. That was the last time I was this big. And I fasted for 6 days and I lost it over the course of like 4 months.
Well, in all fairness, I don't think I ever been this big. I don't think I ever. I'm bigger than I think I ever. No, I may be lying. Okay, quick story time. Let me tell you guys.
I love when you do quick story time.
I try to make it real quick too. Quick story time. There was a time that I had to go on a vacation, and it wasn't a good vacation. I went on a 90-day vacation, which, probably was cut down to about 75 or 73 or something like that. If you know, you know. So the thing was, the workout that I did on my vacation was, it wasn't a lot of cardio, like moving around. It was a lot of
muscle building.
Yeah, like
which build children metabolism.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, it's fine. So I did a lot of upper body workouts.
Calisthenics.
My calisthenics, basically. Lots of that. Upper body though. Upper body, not lower body. Like so my upper body I built for these at least 50 of these days. I had to do something because something is just, it's something to do while I'm on vacay.
That kind of vacay anyway.
Right, that one anyway. So because I don't work out on vacay, but
right,
that one, right, that's
a certain kind of vacay,
and that's why, and I feel like that's a reason I don't. But
I understand.
So
I understand
anyway,
totally.
so for at least 50 of them, I'm doing my workouts. So when I come back from my vacation, or when I my brothers and them telling me like, man, you so big like up top, and I'm probably like, hey, just over 2 right now. I'm probably under 215 for sure. I'm like 210. But you gotta be 2 something to do something. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say, you know what I'm saying? But then I was probably like 245, 250.
But muscle is more, muscle weighs more than fat. So
I was not.
It didn't look 250 because that muscle was heavy.
It looked weird
because you was heavier up top than on the bottom.
My up top was big and my bottom.
You wasn't using your legs to push no weight. What you needed to be doing, no man. And what you gotta do is when you working hard on your up top like that as a man, cause y'all legs grow slower. That's just science. It's science. What I learned when I was working at Valley Total Fitness and Fitness USA is men's legs, the muscles in them grow slower. So you gotta double up on leg days. Doing them calf raises.
It just wasn't no leg days. I really didn't.
And that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm telling you. You can't skip them. You gotta double up on them so you don't look like that.
Right. See, but
niggas want to look like that.
I wasn't really thinking about the look then. It was for the time.
And I understand that. And I understand that.
By you having so much time.
And you was younger. You wasn't being intentional.
Right. You inside of somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really
you in the resort. I understand what I'm saying, but it ain't even a bar. That's why I say if you had been working,
there wasn't a pool in there.
It ain't that. I'm telling you, if you had been working with a trainer, okay, they would have told you. Just like you in there doing them, doing these,
burpees,
doing all that, you gotta do them calf raises. Do 1,000 of them bitches a day.
I mean, but let's be honest though. Then your calves big and then your top big.
You want to be proportioned.
No, you want to build your thighs too.
But baby, if you doing your calf, that's damn near like doing a plank. You working your thighs too. Trust and believe. When you doing them calf raises, you working. I don't know.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen, you gotta get it. Listen. Everything.
Well, then do the thigh press too. Do what you gotta do a full workout.
It wasn't no equipment.
So then you have to do it. You have to do it with the weights on your feet.
The resort I went to wasn't no weight.
Well, then you gotta make some weights. You can't do that because you might hit somebody with it.
You can't. The resort that was
okay. Then you just have to do it. So then you just have to do the motion. You do the motion enough, you gonna build your shit.
I mean, you gonna build it, but it's gonna be firm. You know what we used to do? Chinese. We used to do Chinese squats on one leg. And that's something so crazy right now. I guarantee you can't do it. You gotta you take your hand, why they call them Chinese, put your hand together. You take one leg and you stick it straight out. And the one leg that you own, you bend all the way down until your butt touches your ankle almost, and you lift back up. I guarantee you, it's so hard for you to do one of them. I can't even
do that shit.
One of them to do one, to do one.
And I just did all that walking. My legs already feel some type of way.
I still was only able to do like 4 of them before I left.
And you have been practicing on that. But if you had been doing them calf raises, you probably would have been able to do more.
But I'm telling you right now, that's something right now. If you could master something like that, especially for the sport I play, something like them squats. Getting your legs, that's your whole leg.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's like doing them calf raises is like doing a plank
I know
for
what
your
calf raise
legs.
is, but that's gonna only get your bottom part. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like what you need is like them, and then you need like high jumps. Like,
baby, can I say something?
Absolutely.
You right. Them calf raises is going to focus on your calves, but that's not going to be only what it get.
What else is it gonna get to be exact?
It's gonna get both of your upper thigh, the top of your legs too. Not nearly as much, but it work them.
Okay, not nearly.
It work your core. You have to balance.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? It work your abs.
Well, maybe we don't know what calf raise is. Calf raise is when you stand on something that's higher than the ground, and you get your toes up.
No, you could do I could do a calf raise right here.
You gotta be on something. You can't do a calf raise on flat ground. Right, you gotta be on something.
It's just like
you have to have something under the tip of your toes.
No, it's literally nothing under me.
Right, but that's not a real
And
one.
then you do this, just like how you and then you bounce a couple times, and then you go down, and then you 1, 2, 3, 4, then hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it.
Down.
Do that. That's gonna.
1, 2.
That's gonna get y'all legs strong.
It will.
Y'all better do that.
I bet you it'll help. I bet you it'll do more than if you don't do it.
I mean,
I bet you do 1,000 of them. I bet you will feel that shit.
Anything gonna do more than if you don't do. But the thing is, what I'm saying is that's gonna be the bottom part of your leg. Your calf gonna be tight. You are gonna get a workout. It's gonna be at the bottom of your leg. It's gonna be at your calf. Your calf is gonna be extremely tight.
This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's going to give you the best, most complete workout in your upper legs. But you will feel, like I say, more than if you wasn't doing nothing. Because I feel it already in the back from the bottom. I feel it already. And I only did a couple of times.
But that's still only like working the top half of your body. You only working one part of your leg. What about the thigh part?
Yeah, absolutely. You have to add. I'm not saying you don't. I'm not saying don't do nothing with your thighs. Do workouts that help that target those areas too.
I'm saying in that position that I was in, it was what was I able to find other than I was doing a little Chinese little squats little thing. You didn't have no weights. You had stuff. Why it was easy to work.
I'm pretty sure they had books in there.
Yeah, but you wasn't about to take them past this area right here.
So you just go in there, you find out which exercise you're supposed to do for your thighs, and you go do them. But, I mean, like I said, you was young, and you ain't intentional.
No, they didn't have workout books. They had books to read books. That's where I read the
sure
Tony Dungy
workout books.
No, I promise you, no, wasn't no workouts. Okay. It was like books like at the library. They had like one shelf. This is one shelf.
Like a book.
So you gonna have your Bibles on there. You gonna have your dictionaries on there.
As much as motherfuckers work out there, you would think they would at least have 1 or 2 books on working out. That's crazy. I believe
they had Tom Clancy books. After that, they had real actually books because people read books because what else was, you know what I'm saying? It was thick as it wasn't no work. It wasn't no shit like that. These motherfuckers barely had books with pictures in it. These motherfuckers had lots of words because that's what you had lots of motherfucking time on.
I'm not saying that.
No, I'm just saying it wasn't like no. They didn't tell you how to work because they didn't give you leverage to nothing for real. So notice the books that I said, it wasn't even hardly like no.
Nothing to better yourself.
Nothing to help you with your situation. It wasn't no shit like, oh, it's some shit in here. I can read this. And now I got the ups on you niggas. No, they didn't give you no shit like that. They gave you some shit to waste your time. That's it. Yeah. Because that's all they want you to be in here for.
Yeah.
That's it. So it wasn't no shit that elevated you.
Okay,
period.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying they didn't want no workout shit because they don't want you to be stronger than, you know what I'm saying? They don't want you to be strong. They barely want you working out.
Yeah. Wow.
Using
because y'all enjoy it too much.
Because you was getting
and you able to get buff and be able to, you know,
and now you starting to feel like fuck you. nigga, you want to fight me or whatever, you starting to feel like, nigga, fuck you. You had niggas that felt like that.
Yeah.
And so you couldn't let everybody get like that. You can't let everybody get leverage to being all this because that wrong motherfucker get it. How many motherfuckers, how many of y'all is he going to go through before it's a problem? Because you can't really just off him.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
So now you just got to deal with him. And now if he giving you the flux, you trying to put him in somewhere where he got to be by himself.
Or anything. Like, they don't want to be.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. So
because they ain't got time to work all day. They at work.
Yeah.
Talking about the CEOs.
Yeah, they job there is easy.
They at work.
That's easy job for them. What they feel like. They don't want to do the big ones because the big ones couldn't get like. So they rather do this more like containing to their situation. The options.
Pertaining.
Well, yeah.
I got you, baby.
This the options. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, that's just like, I feel like, yeah, you gonna get the motherfuckers who don't really wanna deal with you, but that it's easy for them. They don't feel like you know what I'm saying? You don't know nobody. You going home soon anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna tell you what to do. All this my law when I come in here. You feel me? You better listen to me because you ain't even gonna see me when you going. Because I live somewhere way out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You stay somewhere way over there. You never see me ever in life after this.
When and if you get out of here?
Yeah, where I was at, you was out. But you know what I'm saying?
Not if they put something on you.
You would have to go somewhere else. You wouldn't be where I was at if you were there.
I'm saying if they put something on you while you in there.
Yeah, as soon as they tell you, yeah, we saying you guilty.
Oh, no, yeah. I'm saying they could try to frame you for something while you in that place to get you another extra charge.
I mean, they can, but it's the risk of them too, cause they got to do it in a smooth enough way. Cause I mean,
it's that blue blood, man. You have to really be somebody for them to care to not even listen to them.
Or you just really gotta be
like you said. They ain't been doing that jump
that they just really don't like, and they just about to be like, man, I'm about to get him out of here.
Yeah.
You really gotta be one of them. Like, you know what? I really don't like him. You know, cause they deal with. You gotta think they deal with a lot of people every day, different people. So you really gotta be one of them ones to be like, you know what? The way dog just disrespecting us like that, and it's so easy to do him like this, cause he ain't up to.
And our boys in blue out here on the street didn't already told us about how he was acting before he got here.
Oh yeah,
we finna teach him a lesson while
and
we got him.
Acting a certain way
in
too.
here without his bag or without his extra.
Sick somebody else on him. Tell somebody else, look, what you got? Well, listen.
Leave the door open so one of them niggas can go in there and do something and I'm gonna overlook it.
I'll give you an extra.
That's what they do. That's what they do.
All day long. And it's for the cheap. Cause you already
some
here.
Cigarettes, some extra time on the on the yard.
Outside. You feel me?
Mess around and give you some time with one of these female CEOs that you in love with.
Nah, that's when you somewhere else. That's when you up at the big one. When you have some time, them ladies end up liking you. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I never did it. My mama told me don't do it. My mama was a CEO. Shout out to Mom Dukes.
Shout out, Mom.
And she was like, "Girl, you would end up falling in love with one of them."
Shout out, Mom.
She did. Her auntie loved my grandma's recipe for the potato salad. That warmed my heart. God rest my grandma's soul. I love you, Granny. I miss you, lady. But yeah, so that's crazy. Speaking of CEOs and stuff like that, that one dude that escaped, as far as I know, he's still out here, ain't he?
Which one?
The one of the 10 dude. Look, we done forgot about him. The last one got caught. Yeah. The very last one.
They said, if I'm not mistaken, they said they caught him.
I got to see because
they caught him inside a store or somewhere dressed something
like
crazy.
I think that might be false. Let's just see.
I don't know if they said he was dressed like a woman, but they said he was dressed in something like crazy, like extra cover or something like that. Like, that's the last thing.
No, the last captured prisoner has not been caught.
Oh, he's still
I mean, the last escaped prisoner has not been caught. While Antoine Macy, one of the 10 inmates who escaped from the Orleans Justice Center, has been captured, Derek Groves, the other remaining escapee, is still at large, according to CNN.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, I don't know, but maybe they letting them stay. I don't know. Maybe they not.
Ain't
I
no
heard
telling.
that. Now I read something else
They did
that
something to his grandma.
oh, that somewhere else, somebody in another prison, somebody else broke out. I don't know if it was the same one. Is it the same one?
I don't know. I haven't heard of this.
Also, I heard of there's some other breakouts, but I think it's only like one or two people. And I don't know if it's the same.
Cause boys escaped with 10 people.
This one was a couple of people that I read. It was a little. I didn't really. I ran across it. You guys, as you guys know, I do my research. But when I see something that kind of catches my eye, I definitely go in and study. But when it's something that just kind of crossed my eyes, sometimes I remember, then sometimes I don't. This was just one of the things that I remember.
Listen, if you did your crime and you get caught, do your time. Because they ain't gonna do nothing but add more time when they catch you. I don't care if they catch you 60 years from now. They're going to make you do your time and add more time to it. So just get it over with. I gotta go.
Why do you think people don't, you know what I'm saying, don't feel like they can go ahead and just beat the case? Some people be feeling like you ain't got enough evidence on me, or you ain't do this right, or
I'm just saying, if that's the case, then take it to court. Because like I said, if you escape or if you abscond or if you run or whatever.
Yeah, just don't run. Just don't run. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You escape, you running. You don't get your fair day in court. You don't even get it because you've been running for 60 years. They might have.
So you disagree with that's on the run.
If you really innocent, I think you should just pray and wait. It'll happen. Look at so many people. If so many people then got out, and I mean, listen, it's messed up.
So many people
when
locked up.
It's so many people that's been locked up for 20, 30 years, right? But this ain't that no more. You know what I'm saying? Technology and the internet and stuff. People is getting out, and
you think that dog that got out, that's the last one? You think he should just turn himself in? Basically, is what you're saying.
No, at this point, I don't think he should turn himself in. I think he should I don't think he should commit no more crimes. I think he should do his best to stay under the radar. No, I don't think he should turn himself in. At this point, he already out. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he should have ran.
Is that not the same as somebody who already out after just doing something knowing that, you know what I'm saying, police want you?
No, yeah, in a way, I see where you say that, but no, because
obviously he haven't seen a judge, he not sentenced yet. He don't even know how much time he getting.
But he like a repeat, and like he pretty much know that he not gonna get a fair trial. You know, he a black man in the South. He a repeat, and he probably know he did it for real, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he like, I'm finna, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? If he was innocent, it would be different, but I don't really believe, allegedly, that he innocent, allegedly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying.
So that's why he doing.
That makes it even more of a thing that we not gonna pick who we support. If you gonna support,
I'm not supporting him.
Support another guilty motherfucker.
I'm not supporting him. I'm sorry if I made it seem like that, right? Because I'm not supporting him. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to get that nigga GoFundMe and no money or nothing like that.
No.
I ain't praying. I am praying for him though, because I'm praying for everybody. You know, I'm not the judge nor the jury nor Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So I am praying for him. He's the last one out. It's a reason for that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's a reason for that.
Right.
God got a covering over him. Maybe he is innocent. I don't know. Maybe he innocent of what he did not. Maybe he didn't repent and God want to use him. I don't know. All I'm saying is the nigga still out here. So I advise him to stay under the motherfucking radar.
I mean, obviously.
And don't do like Antoine Massey. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, because
obviously that's what he's doing because he's not caught. So he's been under the radar for way under, obviously. So
I got you.
Oh yeah, do you think? So obviously he's been under the radar. So I mean, he's doing a hell of a job so far. Excuse me. I'm not gonna say I want him to get caught. And I'm also not gonna say I just want him to be free. I don't. I'm in between. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe he learned. Maybe he didn't. My thing is that that place is just not for just anybody. And I feel like people do learn. People do change. There is progress in people, especially from that place. If that place teaches you anything, it kind of gives you a little bit of progression in life, whether you got to stay there for the rest of your life or not. It kind of gives you a little bit of progression. It kind of teaches you a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, it teaches you a lesson. So, and I feel like that was the point of it. So it gets its point across. But what makes it unfair is that it's unfair because certain people can dodge it and certain people can't. It's not knowledgeable to you before you turn 18 as far as the legal system. If you don't do it yourself, I don't know it to be knowledgeable unless you do it yourself before the age of 18, which is why being...
Sorry, do what yourself. I'm sorry. I came in late. Hey, y'all, had to be.
Which is why being in a situation at the age of before 18, you kind of really don't know. You get pulled over and say, hey, yo, you don't even know what to say to the officer. You don't know what to ask him. You don't know what to do, nothing, because...
Ooh, I'm glad you said that.
You have not been through no type of lesson, or nobody
That's
have
why
not
you have
told
to,
you.
yeah.
Right.
As a parent, we got to give, especially as a black parent, we got to give the girls and the guys.
That's where it has
give
to
your
come
kids
from.
the police conversation.
This is where it has to come from nowadays.
Do not run. Give them extra respect for no reason. Basically, kiss they butt.
It's not nowhere in no school before 18. Nowhere in no school where there is any legal like term classes like far as like that I am knowledgeable of. I don't know of.
Talking about like how to deal with the police, law enforcement,
just like judges to be in court, how to talk to the judge, responses to the judge. You don't know none of this unless you watch TV.
Yeah.
As young before you 18.
Especially as black people, we need that extra course.
We don't know. Quick story time again. Got another one for you. Right. Quick story time. In a situation at a young age, I'm 17.
Damn. That is young.
I'm in an abandoned house. I don't know nothing about law. Legally. Nothing legally. No legal terms. No nothing. Honestly. So police catch me. All I know is they tell me I'm getting charged as an adult at 17. I don't go to juvenile. I'm getting charged as an adult.
Okay.
So, okay. The charge was home invasion. Home invasion carries up to like 11 years or something like that. And this was my first charge, 11 years. I know nothing. They scare me by telling me this is what it carry, this is what you can do. Boom, 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 this, that, and the third. Mind you, it's a tricky game. And I can remember this vividly. This is what made me interested into wanting to know. But all the time beforehand, I never had to deal with the police. So I don't know. So when this time comes, I got to deal with it fast now. Now everything is fast. I'm locked up. They saying words to me I don't know. They throwing big stuff at me.
You ain't got a lawyer to first.
I lawyer to first. I don't have. That's it. It's either
all this. You was talking to them, or did you shut up?
It's me basically, but
I'm
not saying nothing
when
because
they first arrested you
I'm not
and
saying,
they was asking you questions. Did you answer their questions?
I'm not saying nothing because I watched a lot of TV, right? So I'm thinking I'm doing the right thing. I watched a lot of TV, so when I told them niggas I'm not saying nothing, they said all right, that's cool. So this how they scared me. My arraignment, they said, you ain't got to say shit. Boom, put me in an arraignment video. I'm talking to a lawyer, a judge on a video. That's an arraignment. She not going to be my judge when I get to where I'm going, but she's going to arraign me this time.
Yeah.
She threw my bond. No, she said my bond was $200. It was something like low, like cheap, like $200, something cheap. I was so frustrated. Right? $200, the bond was cheap. She was telling me like the charger facing this home invasion, the third or something like that. I think it was the third because basically wasn't nobody home. I think that's what made it the third. Home invasion,
occupied dwelling.
Yeah, because home invasion the first, you do it while somebody there. Home invasion the second, it's something else. I had like home invasion the third. So it was somewhere nobody was at. Boom, boom, whatever, right? What ends up happening is. So at the arraignment, I don't know what to say. I'm just trying to call my people to get some money, boom, and get out. Because I'm asking my mom for some money. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom, Dukes, on this situation right here. I'm asking my mom for some pay to come and get me out. She keeping me posted on how much money she got. Boom, boom. I said, and she'll tell you this right now to this day. And she said the day that kind of made you a man in my eyes was kind of this. I said, Ma, you know what? I said, don't worry about getting me out. I said, if you could just do me a favor, and I know she had more than enough money to do this. I said, Ma, if you can just pay my phone bill, I'm gonna just do this little time. I'm gonna do the rest of this little time. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, is you sure? Is you sure? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, Ma, yeah, I just want you to pay my phone bill. You know what I'm saying? And that was that. So she did that. When I get out, because I got my phone with me. When I get out, I'll be able to call somebody.
Allegedly.
You know what I'm saying? It's not allegedly, this me. So I know. This is real.
Oh, like it was in
my possession. I'm locked up with it.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
allegedly.
I'm not allegedly. This is real. So I you know, she does that. She pays my bill. Boom. I gets out on a personal bond when I first see my judge. This is it's still no final to this. And I'm getting to a point where why we don't know when we young. I get a personal bond after the arraignment, my first little, they call that pre-trial or pre-whatever. But the judge gave me personal bond because on $200. He like, personal. Go ahead. Go home. Boom. Your sentencing coming up. Boom. I go home. I'm happy as fuck. I go home, you know what I'm saying? My people, I feel good. I've been locked up like 2 weeks. Chump change. I've been locked up no time. Sleep that. This is my first time ever, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Chump change. This sleep time, though.
2 weeks.
So I come home, you know what I'm saying? I surprise my people. They don't even know I'm coming home. I ain't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? I surprise my people come home. They happy to see me. I still got court. You know what I'm saying? So when court come, this is how much we don't know. I go to my lawyer, which is the court-appointed lawyer. He tell me to my face. It's right in my face. This is how much we don't know. It's right in my face. He say, man, they couldn't get in touch with nobody from the house. So it wasn't nobody to testify against you. But they want you to cop a plea. 0 to 90 days locked up. And you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So basically, I got to do 0 days, and I can get probation if I cop this plea. And I'm thinking, I'm like, so do I go to jail? He said no.
That's
give me the plea. That's because I didn't know.
If you got a good lawyer, they would have said they don't have nobody.
They don't got nobody. They calling they called everybody, every number that they had. That's to that house. They couldn't get in touch with nobody. He told me in my face.
He was. Throw this out. Yeah, if you would have had a better lawyer.
But he didn't care.
He didn't care. Yeah.
He
didn't care. He was in cahoots.
He knew I ain't no shit. He knew I ain't no shit. He knew I ain't no shit.
This fly on that night.
He knew I was young. And
he was in cahoots with
the prosecutor.
Yes, sir.
With the prosecutor. And the judge and all that. But the thing is, and then he knew that I didn't know, because once he said that to me, and my response was what it was, he immediately said, oh, he going for it.
Heard up.
He going for it.
He was hoping you didn't protest. Just hoping you pleaded no contest or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That. Just take this little plea. That's basically pleading guilty. Because that's now you tied in. I get your money. The court get your money. Everybody get your money. And then you ain't gotta go to jail. You don't know nothing. Yeah. But if I was a smart kid back then, or not even to say that I wasn't smart, if I was just
wise.
If
smart
I was
and wise is different.
If
smart and wise is different.
That is. But I want to say, if I was just even introduced to the law and how it works,
that's wisdom.
We are not introduced to that until we choose that. But we deal with it every day. You got to deal with the law from the day that you're born. But we are not introduced to it as a lesson until we choose that. Because you don't choose it until after high school.
Most of the time. We be trying to skip government.
You're right. And that don't even really show you how to deal with the law. That show you really to pass laws and shit. Like, not to say that that's not educational, but shit change so much every day. What about right now? When I go outside right now today, what about this? I do want to know what my ancestors and shit went through, how they had to do. What about right now today? What about me when I go outside? That's important. And the people don't know, and that's why the problem, we go through this shit. I end up copping a plea deal for something I could have got a trespassing ticket for that was a couple dollars. And that's no scratch on my record. I got nothing. Opposed to I gotta take something that was a felony, drop down to a misdemeanor, and then somebody look at that way later. What about this? You know what I'm saying? Like, we just don't know.
Yeah.
So like we say, inform your kids when you know. That talk is like the what they call it, the bird, the bees and the bird and the bees.
The blues and the reds, okay?
It's just like that.
The blue bloods.
It's very important.
The blue blood talk.
It gotta be talked about. It gotta be talked about.
And just praise God for your kids' covering. But you gotta give them wisdom. That's why you their parent. You got wisdom so you can give it to them and they can give it to their kids. Children's children. Matter of fact, woo, thank you, Jesus. I need to make sure I find that video and like mark
we gotta help them for real.
Because listen.
No, go ahead.
We gotta know what you said. Go ahead, you go ahead.
No, I listen, because what I was gonna say is we gotta help them through the way because we've been through the past part, and we don't know what the future is gonna bring, but we know what we've been through, so we can tell them about this, and we can possibly tell them the pattern of what's going on to help them prepare. Just prepare. It's preparation. Prepare. It's preparation. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you what to do. We're gonna pray every night. We're gonna pray every morning, and after that, we gonna listen. What we gonna do? We're going to stack up. We're going to get canned goods. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do smart shit. We got a bank account. We got a savings account. The thing is, it's a stretch. People want to do it for this moment. Want to do it for right now, for this day, that. What happens when that's over?
Want to do what? Pray?
Just everything. People live for the moment.
Well, listen, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? It takes you got to start somewhere.
It's belief.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's just belief.
Nobody is perfect. People, you have to start somewhere. I encourage our listeners to never quit quitting. Just like how they talk about when you want to quit smoking cigarettes. Never quit quitting. Knowing is half the battle. So knowing there is a thing that you have to work on and starting it, if you have to start over and over and over again. Case in point, with me being a licensed cosmetologist, working in my field successfully now for 6 years, I started that 2-3 times, maybe more than that if we count the first time I enrolled in cosmetology in high school and dropped out because girls didn't like me. So I finally did what I had to do. So you should never give up. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, yeah, you may not succeed at first. If at first you don't succeed, do not stop going after your dreams, the things that you want to do. What I do suggest you to do is stop talking about it and be about it. Even if you fail, don't be afraid to try. My grandma used to say, what's a try if you don't try? So literally get out there, boots on the ground, and fail if you have to. Thomas Edison, the one who is credited for making these lights, even though we know a black man did it for real, and he just took the credit, allegedly. Failed at least 100 times before he got it down pat, whatever. So don't give up. Don't feel like, all of a sudden, no. And that's why, especially with those that you love and that you trust to hold you accountable, speak your dreams as if they already done happened. Give God thanks for them as if they already done happened. Do not have any doubt. Doubt is denial, delay. You have to have complete and utter faith and know that regardless to what it looked like, regardless to what's that happened in the past, regardless to what you think with your mind and your flesh, if it's your time, the only thing that can hold you back is your self-doubt. Now, if it's not your time, don't think that, oh, it's too late. I'm doing too much to think. No, because if you're subscribed to my channel, a couple of weeks ago we talked about Sarah and her husband Abraham and how they were like 90 plus when they had a kid. And when the Holy Spirit came over her and the angel told her she was going to have a kid, she laughed at God. God could have got mad, like, how dare you laugh at me when I tell you something? I'm going to take it from you. But no, he understood why she laughed. She was 90. You know what I'm saying? But he still showed her that she could do all things through him. Faith in him. Things that flesh leaning on her. That's why it's also saying in the Bible, lean not to your own understanding. Because leaning on your own understanding, you would think you can't do it. You would think they can't do it. They not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? But you never know what these people and God has got working on. You never know what God got working for you in the background to where you can have faith to speak something into existence before you even know how you're going to do it, before you even do it. And next thing you know, you blessed 150 people. So, I don't know.
She got it going on her page. All that is there. She got more, lots of inspiration, more spiritual words every day. I advise people tune in if you really feel like you just need a word or you feel like you searching. Sometimes that word may be for you. That's honest truth. I advise people tune in. Jen checking in TV or Jen checking in. I don't think she got the TV at the end. I think she took that off.
I think I do got the TV on there.
I think you took it off because when I search you, I don't put that on. So I'm going to tell you Jen checking in because that's what I search. I search that personally in guitar. So Jen checking in. Listen, but honestly, sometimes that the word can change your whole day. So it's definitely worth tuning in.
Yeah.
But it's just it's a lot of stuff with that, that comes with that. You gonna feel how you feel. People gonna feel how they feel, and we just all gonna learn somewhere. Somewhere we gonna learn,
You gonna learn today.
That's just kind of the most important part. As long as we learn and we living and we learn, and that comes with
and
living.
then get love. Yeah. You live, you learn, and then get love.
You gotta be learning Cause you gotta be progressing to be living is, you know what I'm saying? So
not just existing, but actually living.
that's
Absolutely.
important, man.
Yeah.
And
this has been another exquisite night together.
if you
not saying it's over, but just saying
this
these
video,
2.5 hours has been exquisite. However much longer we got to go,
I don't got
very appreciative.
I don't got a second left for you guys, but
well, I just want to say,
whatever.
Yeah, I just want to say, again, I want to end by giving all glory to God, thanking Him for an amazing week here at Talk It Out. Time to Talk It Out. I'm sorry, not to be mistaken with Joyce Meyer's respect for her, but not to be mistaken for her.
I wish I had
Time to Talk It Out
to show y'all, but
I started to bring it up. Well, we're gonna put the
y'all gonna see it.
When we
check out the footage.
I started to, but that's crazy. I need to really start just following my first man, because I promise you, the last time I went up there, I started to grab it and I was like, I could do it like this, and I just was like, you know what? They'll see the pictures. So look, y'all, if you made it this far, we love you. You the bee's knees. Make sure you go and check out our posts on our Time to Talk It Out page and the Facebook page, so you can see the aprons that we got.
I personally got a vlog coming up.
His vlog he got coming up, because I haven't been vlogging like I should.
I'm
so bad.
My vlogging is not, my vlogging skills are not so good, but
he is I got a little mini vlog. I love how humble he is.
That I'm putting together for you guys about that day. I got a mini vlog session that I'm putting together for you guys. So I'm trying to really gang up a lot of, we dealing with copyrights, and
especially for you to be so new at this. Like, I'm so proud of you, man. Did I say that already?
I appreciate it.
I'm so proud. First of all, everybody put flowers in the comments for T Double. If you followed our podcast because you showed up to our event, thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you received the backpack or not, if you just prayed that the event could happen, like, listen, the prayers of the righteous availeth much. We are blessed to be a blessing.
Intentions to show up.
If you listen,
if you just
support us and love us, right? Like, oh look, they event went good.
Yes, y'all know too. If you just happy that it happened, you know what I'm saying. One thing is that our foot is on the gas.
Man, what?
And we going hard, and this.
For the Lord.
This is not a one time it's not. This is a natural for us on a natural. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we do. Mm-hmm. We got a community of our own, and it's just such so tight knit that we see within even our own community, that we just want everybody to be like that. It's hard to walk out and then just see other people just so loosely away from each other, like just so divided. Like, it's hard to watch. It's a pain. Sad. It's a pain.
So we want to be the change that we want to see.
It's one day at a time. It's one person at a time.
Love, joy. So the spirits of the.
Just look for us in your nearest neighborhood. We take this everywhere. This is just somewhere everywhere. It's not just here. If I'm on Mars, I'm bringing people together. If they aliens, I'm trying to show aliens how to love human beings.
Okay.
So we just gonna work. Like, one thing is.
Wait a minute, hold on.
One thing is that we just gonna work. Y'all know.
Shout out to T Double.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, listen.
That was such an amazing, profound statement you just made.
Absolutely, and I can only tell you the real. A lot of things that goes on that I cannot do without the people around me. We say support system. It's the system that I got from right next to me every day to far from me, but still next to me every day. Like, it's just, the how this works is we are getting to a point where we understand. We understand in certain points. You know, you're never gonna be totally understanding to how this works because don't nobody got the manual. It's not a manual.
When you the prototype, when you're literally paving ways and setting your own standards and making your own way and providing your own blueprint, that's how I go. You don't have nobody to. First of all, it ain't that you don't have nobody to follow or listen to. You know that the only person that you can follow or listen to is the one that you're supposed to, the one that you want to lead your life.
You gotta work
the Holy
towards,
Spirit.
Yeah, you gotta work towards, and you gotta work towards a certain disciplinary, and just a certain. I don't want to use disciplinary because I feel like that.
But yes, that's so real. Yes. That's what you want the Holy Spirit to do, though. Nobody else. You want your Father, your Heavenly Father, to discipline you. Right. I know I do.
Disciplinary, right? But
yes,
but in a way, I feel
holy
like
discipline.
Right, I feel like that's
divine discipline.
That's a harsh way to say it,
but really not. That's our spirit of offense, because it shouldn't be harsh when we're talking about God. Who else do we want to discipline us if not God?
Right, because He's not trying to do nothing to you in that way to the point where it's punishment, but to the way that you understand. Sometimes
that's why you gotta read your Bible, because sometimes He will punish you. It might hurt.
It may feel like that to you, and I guess that's the way that it has to be worded off. But it may feel like that to you, but it's to let you really understand, right? Because it's not in a way that He's trying to really hurt you, right? He's not trying to hurt you.
Of course not, but He do have to make you feel it so you can understand. He chastises those He loves.
Absolutely.
That's the scripture.
So it's gonna touch you in a way that you may have feel. That's exactly what I mean. Like, that don't mean that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you. I'm
not saying He child abuse.
It's torture or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically.
That's not discipline, though. That's the problem. That's the problem, because sometimes we have been in toxic situations where people use discipline in the wrong way, to where we don't have a healthy view of discipline, because God has healthy discipline, but flesh. People that's been operating in their flesh may have raised us and have used discipline in an unhealthy way. So that way we can't even imagine a father disciplining us healthy. Because when we see discipline, it's toxic. It's used as a weapon. So it's not our fault, but it's something that we have to understand and we have to bring to God, like, God. Because I literally am in this space. Because that's where that spirit of offense come from. And not because my mama disciplined me in no bad way. If anything, it was because she lacked discipline in a way. If she didn't whoop my ass
I feel like
that much, I can count on my hands. Yeah.
Over the amount.
Because there's a way.
To the point where
there's a
you
healthy
didn't want to
amount.
really.
And
you know what? I really listen. If you made it this far, right? Because I know I'm about to wrap it up. I'm about to stop talking because I'm starting to get to certain stuff.
Too personal.
Yeah, I really get. Now, if you guys can say you want a story time about this situation, I can really give you that. But it was a time that I was in a situation where we talk about, what we were talking about? I did not like where I was at so much. I said some of the worst. I literally sat back and prayed for the worst. And right now, when I think about it, I'm like, man, what? I did what? But I know what I did. That's all I can. Listen, I really give y'all a story time on my page. And I've been through that. I've been through multiple, because I know. Every time I even think about it, it'd be stupid to me. Because what? But I was a kid too. Listen, I promise you. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I can give y'all a little story time.
When you was a child, you thought as a child, you reasoned as a child.
I said absolutely. I can give y'all a story time on my page, but I won't get too much deep into it here because we about to wrap it up, and I feel like and if you are one of my subscribers and you're here, I really appreciate. Especially all you guys. Love you guys. If you are even a subscriber.
Thank you, because I'm one of your subscribers.
Absolutely. And if you're even a subscriber to Time to Talk It Out, we love you as well. Man. We got so many events coming up for you guys. And please let us know. If you are anywhere from outside of where we're from, we can orchestrate events in your area.
First of all, because
we're trying to go.
Auntie is a travel agent. I don't be plugging my other businesses nearly enough because I don't be wanting to try to like take no shine off of Time to Talk It Out, because when I'm here, I am here in this space for you.
Here she go.
But I'm just saying I don't. But I am a travel agent and I am looking to book more group travel. So please, y'all.
I'm gonna plug it for her because now she want to play. Listen, not a travel agent, the travel agent. When I say, I did not, never. Everybody said, "Oh, just get on a plane. It ain't scary." I did not, never. She said, "I'm a travel." No, not a, the. Listen, I got on my first plane through Jen checking in, and let me say this. She said to me specifically. She said, when I say I ain't been on a plane, but you know what I'm saying, I want to get on one. She said, all right, so what you doing? Like, you flying with your peoples? You going with somebody? Like, you flying solo? Like, what's up? I'm like, so, all right, so my situation is I got to use this little time that I got off at work. I'm not flying with nobody. I got some money to spend. She said, what? Oh, I'm going with you. That was that. No, I'm going with you.
I mean, I think we had just met.
Right. Of course, we knew
9, 10 years.
Yeah. It was a decade. It was a decade, but I'm not saying it to say it like that. But but
yes, because I'm not just about to go to Vegas with just anybody randomly.
Even if that was the case, that probably would be a good.
By myself.
That probably.
But with a group.
That probably.
Which is what we're trying to do. I will.
That'd probably be a good story if I had just mentioned or we was talking about going to Vegas and then we went. That'd probably be a good story.
I mean, just like the story that I got on my page now when I met a stranger and went to South Carolina when they're for Jesus, because it was for a Christian business conference or whatever. Shout out to Kelly. That story time is also on Jen Checking In TV. But, I mean, I'm not for like just a random dude. No.
Yeah.
But I will help you set up for your long distance boo bae you might have been talking to for a while to go meet them.
I wasn't
that
random.
Could be not you.
No.
Oh, right. He definitely was not random. No, I had known him for a decade plus. I was shocked and appalled that he was talking about going by himself.
She was honestly low key like my little boo.
But then I had to.
She was like low key like my little boo around that time. I mean, if you know, and I didn't, So I don't listen. All right, listen. One thing is, I used to say I'm the best boyfriend number 2. You know what I'm saying? I used to be that back then. I had my time. The best boyfriend number 2. Because why? Because like the song said, it was kind of just like that. Like, right? When you just only want to deal with me when you probably mad at him. And if I got free time, you're going to deal with me. And guess what? You're going to have a good time because I like to eat. I'm fat, right? I like to eat. I like to kind of do like, you know what I'm saying? Like the regular shit. We're going to sit back. We're going to chill. Like you can really have control. You could turn the TV on whatever you want to turn on. I'm probably going to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I really sit back, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's really kind of been like my thing. Like, I'm really a chill. So, I mean, it that kind of just generates to different, or, you know what I'm saying, different levels of certain stuff. Like, I'm never pressure to just do anything. I'm just like never like that. That just ain't been me. Not my skill. If we doing whatever we doing it. If we not, we not. I can honestly not be feeling it, and you probably be feeling it, and I just be like, no, I'm really straight. Like, feel for a minute, like, so it can go like different ways, like, but
This is like this.
I just you no, we ain't talking about, but I just it's just a little different, but I don't even remember it because I should have been writing that down where I was going with that, but I don't even remember. But anyway, but yeah, it just be a little different. Y'all just gotta really control your emotions, and then just, you know what I'm saying, somebody tell you something, just believe them for what they said. Take people for who they is, and then sometimes y'all be overlooking the real people who really be the ones. Sometimes y'all go through that moment. Females do. I think females go through that moment and then they can double back and then they think it's okay. But if a dude did that, then it's not cool. I seen that on a lot of occasions. What you think? I'm just saying, like, in general. Okay, like, let me try to say. Nelly and Ashanti. Prime example. They just thought it was, like, Dog thought it was okay to double back even afterwards. I heard her say some shit like he was like on his little spree to the point where he was basically, or that's what she thought, that he was like, you know what I'm saying, dealing with multiple at a time, and that's where they didn't clash. But then for Dog to double back, he felt like that was cool. Or you don't think that?
For Dog to double back after he was doing whatever he was doing, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I think it was cool. Honestly, if he's genuine now, yeah, I think it was smart, especially if when they ended it the first time, it was amicable, and because I think it's better to take a decade-long break, while you can still salvage some type of cordial friendship relationship, rather than to just force something just because, that's what I think. I believe, for Ashanti, she probably saw that as bad as she wanted things to go the way she wanted them to go, the way us fans wanted it to go right then. Maybe Nelly wasn't in that space. Maybe she wasn't in that space to nurture him through whatever space he was in. And they needed to separate for a time so that they could preserve some type of respect and rapport. Because if you force something, it's like I was talking about this. I don't believe in making something work. Either it works or not. It's like forcing a puzzle piece that don't fit into something. That's not smart. If we gotta make it work, I mean, yes, you have trials and tribulations, and you have to be patient, and you have to kind of work through problems, yeah. But I feel like us making it work is never gonna actually work. We're gonna be making it work until we just realize that it don't work. Either it work or it don't. That's what I'm saying. I love letting the Lord lead, because we're not never gonna be perfect. We is not never gonna be perfect. But I'm getting older. I don't have to just be unintentional in love, unintentional in sex. I'm not doing it no more.
Right. I mean,
everything I do is with intention.
It should be
intention.
I mean, and intentions can be whatever you want intentions to be. You know what I'm saying? So it should be everything you do should be.
Well, yeah.
You're right. Your intentions is solely what you pick. Like, yeah, absolutely.
That's right. Well, at this point, my intentions is something solid. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, you get the thing is, but you get to pick. So
I get to pick.
What your intentions is, absolutely. Who else get to pick your intentions?
Oh yeah,
absolutely. That's the thing about that.
Absolutely.
That's great. You get to pick. I mean, but that's just part of life. Where you going?
I'm going to the freezer.
I mean, that's just part of life. Yep, that's what I said. We all get to pick our intentions. You know what I'm saying? So when you got bad intentions, it's because you picked those. When you got good intentions, it's because you picked those. You know, so the intentions is so heavily on what we picked, what we decide.
Well, the thing is this.
It's your intentions. That don't mean that it's gonna happen. It's what you intended to do. That's why you picked it.
This is my thing. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. No, I'm just saying probably should have been more detailed on what I mean when I say that. I'm being very vocal about my intentions.
Okay.
And I'm being, I'm being solid in understanding, what they are for myself even. And trying to be even so more disciplined with my intentions. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'm changing my intentions. Not necessarily changing my intentions. Moving to a next stage. I'm moving to a next stage. Because my intentions has always been and this is no shade, my daughter is everything to me, but I wanted to already be a wife when I had her. But I was so much less intentional with my everyday actions. I was looking at that as like an umbrella or like, I don't know. I just wasn't. It was like, okay, I could worry about that later. That's not about to happen right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's how it be. When you least expect it. You know what I'm saying? Just when you thought you mastered it. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrench in the game. I mean...
But you know what? It's a blessing.
Absolutely. And that's when the blessings come. When you least expect them. When you very least. And I can honestly say, like with my kids, I kind of feel like I planned my first child. I thought that I was ready. Even within trying to plan it, I still wasn't ready. So it's still a thing that you know what I'm saying? My second child, like, of course, came by surprise. My youngest,
beautiful surprise.
All of them. My youngest daughter was just kind of like at a moment that it was just kind of like, what? And it was just kind of all right. And Dylan, and I feel like as a man, we do not deal with what you females, you ladies, you women, whatever. We don't deal with what y'all deal with, especially during pregnancy. No, we don't. But because that we don't change our body and shape and all that, doesn't mean our mental doesn't change. We do go through something mentally. We do have a problem. There is a point where we are just like overwhelmed. I don't care how many kids you got. There comes an overwhelming point. Some people handle it better than others. That's a difference. But, yeah, that's what I had to say about that. And I was, yeah, so I'm done anyway.
Yeah. Well, I agree with him, and I thank him for being a stand-up, present, great father to all of his kids, because, flowers, so many guys who do it don't get their flowers. That's why guys who don't do it think it's okay sometimes, maybe, and be like, well, they don't need me anyways. I ain't had no daddy. I ain't had no daddy around when I was growing up.
What'd you say your grandma say?
None be to try.
Yeah,
a try. But a try.
That's it.
If you don't try, you ain't did shit.
That's at the very least. I'm just always trying. That's it. That's
you present, you showing up. They can call you.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You got some fathers out here just don't even have contact numbers in their kids' phones or their baby mother's phones. God forbid anything happens to their
minimum,
kids.
calling me sometimes I still can't do. So what that made me feel like I'm trying. You
No,
know
but listen, so what? The mother is the same way right there with them. So you can't always do, but at least for them to know that they can reach you when you call.
Yeah,
man, you not a magician. You not gonna, and I feel you.
Not being able to do,
man. What? I feel you. No, I understand. Yeah, as a mother, we see that every single day, so we understand. We understand, but you can't run from it though.
My thing is, it ain't nothing y'all.
The fathers that's running from it, don't run from it.
Yeah, absolutely, don't run from it. It hurt me to tell. Listen. Let me tell y'all a secret.
It'll hurt you to tell your kids no, but you gonna have to. Your kids sometimes gonna ask you for outrageous, extravagant shit.
Let me tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Fuck me up.
Excuse me.
I had me damn near emotional at the time during the backpack giveaway. You know, of course I was gonna have my kids come. My youngest daughter came. My middle daughter, I guess she just didn't have a ride because she ended up messaging me on Instagram, but I didn't see it until later when she was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Well, she didn't say damn, but can I get a little bag? But they was gone. Okay, so my oldest daughter, this is the story time. My oldest daughter, she asked me, she said, Daddy, can I get some money for a ponytail? I said, damn, baby, I just spent it. Literally, but that's no lie. Not even that, like, I had spent it beforehand and, you know what I'm saying, it was already. I had literally just spent it. Like 20 minutes later, she texted me back and was like, nah, we can't come now. And I was like, damn, I feel like that's my fault. I don't know what happened. I honestly don't know. Because I didn't want to get into it because I felt like she was already kind of upset. Because she had been talking to me about this, texting me about this for a minute. I don't know what happened. But when she said, we can't come now. And I was just like, it kind of threw me, and I was just kind of hurt because I was like, damn, I did at least, you know what I'm saying?
Did you mention this?
I didn't. No, I didn't say nothing about it. I held it to me. I did.
Okay, so listen, y'all, further out, we finna just be transparent on this show right now because we need all of y'all to pray for T-Double, okay? And me, because I know I got some shit. I'm a control freak apparently, so help me to have faith. Apparently. No, stop. No, because I probably am. See what I'm saying?
I didn't say.
See what I just did? So I probably am. So Lord, help me.
Because I was thinking, why was I automatic and then you was apparently?
Because I'm about to say this. Because I don't know. There is a part of our personality, everybody on the planet, that we don't really see. Whether it's because we choose not to, whether it's because whatever. You know what I'm saying? 4 parts of our personality. One of them is a part that everybody else can see and we don't see. Okay. So I am learning that if I am, and I probably am, I don't mean no excuse, but at the same time, in self-evaluation, you have to figure, why are you this way? You know what I'm saying? So if I am a control freak, it's because I've been made to have control that I want. So all I'm saying is not saying all that, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? What was I talking about?
Being a control freak.
Before that, though, what led me to me being a control freak?
Oh, you was trying to say, because I was sure listening. I was trying to get it. I sure was trying to get it because
I'm ready to rewind it back. Anyway,
now I'm lost anyway because we're gonna have to rewind that and bring that back. That's how we're gonna have to open the next episode.
Yeah, so we will for real.
That's how that's gonna happen. So now,
we gonna open that. We gonna open the next episode with that and Monica. Cause who is Anthony Wilson? I wanted to talk about that. You gonna have to pull me up on that. Yeah.
What you mean? He a rapper?
Who is Anthony? I don't know. Anthony Wilson sound like an athlete. Not a rapper.
I know Anthony.
Anthony Wilson. Anthony Wilson.
What is he?
That's what I'm saying. We're going to research. We're going to talk about it next week.
We're going to have to talk about that.
Yep. So I'm about to write that down. Yep. Episode 27 is Monica.
Anthony Wilson.
And Anthony Wilson.
We're gonna figure out who Anthony Wilson
Yeah, because apparently they real cozy, and we're gonna come back to revisiting the last topic.
We're gonna figure out what the last topic.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have it for you guys. And
we also
we're gonna put. Come on.
What you was about to say?
We're gonna put a poll in the post about the last topic. But come on.
Absolutely, and then we're also gonna have footage from the backpack giveaway. There's gonna be pictures, videos, whatever. Type shit. Somewhere through here. Make sure you guys check that out if you want to know how it went.
Man.
It was once again, thank you to the people who came again, and
everybody that came.
Once again, I want to make sure I give a final shout out to my
big shout out,
Jose Rodriguez,
virtual
academy,
your virtual academy. Get your kids enrolled right now if you feel the need to homeschool them, because I totally understand. I said I was going to homeschool my daughter when she was in my stomach.
And I'm going to tell you how I know they got a good program. At the event, somebody else at a whole nother table was talking about the program the whole time, saying about how good it was. They was talking about it so much that one of the guys from my virtual academy came over and acknowledged her and said, I heard what you were saying. He was like, I appreciate how you broke it down and this and that.
That's what's up.
And she said, yeah, my daughter is in it. And still in it right now. And
that's what's up.
It's a great movement. So shout out to my virtual academy again.
Put flowers in the comments for my virtual academy right now, and graduation caps.
Absolutely.
Flowers and graduation caps in the comments.
Y'all gonna see pictures of him as well.
Yes, all that. Make sure you check out the edited version of this podcast.
He got a lot of stuff that to help our program, the stuff that Time to Talk It Out want to do. He got a lot of outlets to help us out.
Thank you, Jesus.
We will be in connections with him. He's a good guy. So shout out to Jose again.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Jose Rodriguez.
Shout out to everybody that came, all the parents.
And everybody else that came too, man. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys know, if you came, you know what it was about. If you didn't come, it's gonna be pictures and all that. Just know that it's only up from here. We're coming back, and we're coming back only stronger.
It's up and it's stuck.
And we like the park so much. We love the community, the neighborhood that the park was in. The people were so nice. The kids, So, and we may just make it just an annual thing there for
I like it.
For a few. So you guys just stay tuned if you was from around that area, but if you or if not, if you just came,
Yeah, thank you so much to everybody who took the time out to support Time to Talk It Out. We love you.
Peace.
Get my good side.